with a dream, a cardigan. Welcome to the land of fame excess, and not gonna fit in. Jumped in the cab, here I am for the first time. Look to my right and I see the Hollywood sign. This is all so crazy, everybody seems so famous. Now tummy turning and I'm feeling kinda homesick. Too much pressure and I'm nervous. That's when the taxi man turned on the radio, and a Jay-Z song to love, and a Jay-Z song to love. So I put my hands up to play my song, the butterflies fly away. Nodding my head like yeah, moving my hips like yeah. I got my hands up to play my song, and know I'm gonna be okay. Yeah, it's a party in the USA. Yeah, it's a party in the USA. 輝きに変えて思いを変えて Get to the club in the taxi cab. Everybody's looking at me now. Like, who's that chick that's rocking kicks? Gotta be from out of town. So hard with my girls not around me. It's definitely not a Nashville party, 'cause all I see is the lit up. I guess I never got the memo. My tummy's turning and I'm feeling kinda homesick. Too much pressure and I'm nervous. That's when the DJ dropped my favorite tune, and the Britney song of love, and the Britney song of love. 一緒に一度のために頑張ってきたんだ。俺たい100%で挑ませて。So I put my hands up to play my song, the butterflies fly away. Nodding my head like yeah, moving my hips like yeah. I got my hands up to play my song, and know I'm gonna be okay. Yeah, it's a party in the USA. Yeah, it's a party in the USA. Feel like I've been on a flight back to my hometown tonight. Something stops me every time. The DJ plays my song and I feel alright. So I put my hands up to play my song, the butterflies fly away. Nodding my head like yeah, moving my hips like yeah. I got my hands up to play my song, and know I'm gonna be okay. Yeah, it's a party in the USA. 今朝夢も探しに行こう。やめない自分に観察がさ。So I put my hands up to play my song, the butterflies fly away. Nodding my head like yeah, moving my hips like yeah. 忘れたくないメロディー、話したくないメロディー。輝きに変えて思いを変えて。Got my hands up to play my song, and know I'm gonna be okay. It's a party in the USA. It's a party in the USA. 優勝戦隊ダラレンジャー、僕参上。初めからクライマックスだぜ。トライトライ、荒れ果てたこの世界守るためチェンジだ。正義の証は水のタリスマン。合わせ
Hey everybody. Wow. It's 250 years of the United States of America. Woohoo! This is one of those days where like when I was growing up, it was like you learn in school about the 200th anniversary in 1976, right? And it was like, wow, in 2026 it'll be the 250 and it's like, "Oh my gosh, that's so far away," right? And now it's tomorrow. So yeah, I'm streaming today because you shouldn't be watching Lucky Star RGO streams on July 4th. You should be probably doing something better with your time, but you can do it today, right? Today's the day for that. But yeah, so as talked about in previous streams, today is Patty stream day, right? Patty route day, so that's what we'll be doing. But yeah, I got one thing first though. Just so it was a fun little experiment that I tried out and it ended up being kind of cool. Let me show real quick kind of what I'm talking about here. So there was some ideas past. I've kind of had this idea for some time, but I never really bothered to try it. Okay, let's see if I can just bring it up. Where is it? Where is it? Yeah, so when I developed the patch, right, like some of the things I can, there's some opportunities I've considered like fun things to do with the patch, in addition to just, obviously patching the game. Since I do understand some things about how the script works, I decided to add a very rudimentary randomizer feature when you build the patch. Very, very rudimentary. Basically, right? So in a script file for RGO, there's a bunch of what I call jumps, right? And when it hits, these jumps basically are part of a large table that anytime the game needs to change where in the script file it's reading from to like find the next dialogue or the next instructions on what to do, it kind of goes to a table of jumps, and then goes like, okay, I want jump number 30, and that goes to a certain spot. So the most rudimentary way possible, just like, what if I made it so that all the jumps are just jumbled around and go into who knows where? What would happen? How would the game react to this? This is obviously very stupid. There's a lot of problems with this approach, that doesn't make it work as good as it could, but it does actually work somewhat. So I've kind of pre-built one such, how would you say, one ISO, right? I've built the patch to use the randomization, right? And so we're gonna give it a try, see what happens. Also, yeah, I'm sorry. Thanks for everyone for showing up. I'm not sure if all of you are still here, but we have Qualian and Schemo, right? So great to see you. Oh wait, that's the wrong one. So let's see what happens. I might have to build it multiple times to get something that actually is interesting. We'll see. We'll see where we end up. So it's going to be the adventures of the Random Ranger. We're going to explore unknown areas, right? Uncharted territory. So let's see where we end up. Is this a good name? Best name we can have, right? Oh, what a crazy thing to have. Here is a junction. I guess so. I guess you're right, Random Ranger. Where are we ending up here? So this is from. Oh wait, I need to turn on the. Oh, the music's on there. Maybe the music isn't playing. When I helped out here, it led to that ordeal. In that case, my response to Kobayakawa-san will be, uh-oh. It's already off to a bad start. Got no choices. Let's see where this takes us. Uh-oh. Oh my gosh. Oh, we looping. We're looping. This is not what I had in mind. Already, oh my gosh. Off to a crazy start for sure. Well, I don't think we're getting anywhere with this one. So this is a dead a dead one. Didn't take us anywhere. I apologize. So we're gonna have to build up a new one. Konata looks great with the glasses. Oh, that's not Konata, Hugo. That's a character by the name of Chun. So we'll have to try another one. I'm not sure how long it'll take to build these, but it shouldn't take too long. I wasn't expecting that one to be such that was such a crazy dead end that just didn't take us anywhere. So yeah, I hope you all have been doing great. As far as episode 5, right, of the patch, making some great progress. I only have Kagami route or Kagami ending left. Before I've finished everything in like the main route of episode 5. And then that just leaves episode 6 intro content, and then Kagami route, and then the 4 mini scenarios. So we're actually really far along with episode 5. Also working on something else, right? I've talked about in the server a bit, but if that goes well, then there'll be some interesting news for you guys in early August. But that'll yeah, that's in the background as well. Okay, let's try. Better work this time, right? All right, let's get the random ranger activated again. He's going. Oh wait, ranger random, right? It's the word you're searching for is random ranger. You know. What program do you use to translate RGO? Says what's poppin' guy. It's a custom program. I had to develop custom tools to translate the game. So yeah, it basically just amounts to like, so it's a bunch of programs that I wrote myself to recompile the script file and everything. But when it comes to actually editing it, it's just a big text file. I could show that real quick. So I mostly just work out of a text file and with a preview program. So quickly bring that up. Yeah, so it's basically mostly just a text file where I just have all the strings and I just edit them. I also refer to like lists of different commands that are associated with between each line of dialogue. Sometimes I edit these to add like new dialogues boxes where there weren't previously ones. It's just purely a custom command, like custom language that I just learned what all these opcodes and whatnot mean, and so I just added them directly. What program is this? Well, the program Gennaro is this is just Notepad++, so it's just a text editor. So I just take these files and then I have a custom program that I wrote myself, that is just like, yeah, just used to build it. Alright, so where is it? Why does it not want to show up? Show up. Oh my gosh. Anyway, don't worry about it. So yeah, it's Notepad++. I mean, I just in the Visual Studio. Where'd Visual Studio go? Is it because this is here? Anyway, not worth messing around too much, but yeah, that's how it works basically. And let's just get to the game, guys. Where is it? On Sorry for faffing around. We gotta get to Random Rangers Adventures, guys. Oh my gosh! No! No! Well, we hit another fail-safe. We hit a fail-safe, so we just kind of instantly lose. I must have gotten lucky with when I tested this originally. We can try mini scenarios. Give us another shot to see something interesting. Or not. There we go. Shouldn't worry about that. Yeah, correct. Usaki-san's right. Yeah, it is random, right? You get what you get. This is actually, I think, from Minami Route. So, you know. Let's get out of here. Oh, okay. Okay, Miyuki, you are interrupting. You are interrupting me. Yeah, how are we gonna get back? We got lost. Yeah. Okay, let's figure it out. What should we do, Miyuki? I think this is another warp point. Or is it not? Okay, uh-oh. Okay, we're in episode 4 right now. Let's help out. So long as we're stealthy, we should be fine. What happened, where are we going, Random Ranger? As long as we're stealthy. Oh, did it keep the name? What the heck? That's crazy. Random That's interesting. It actually, I didn't know that it preserves the name from like, because you technically don't have a name in the mini scenarios, right? Because the protagonist isn't in any of them. I guess it just preserves, it just like keeps it in memory. It's interesting. Alright, we're gonna warp somewhere. Where are we going, guys? Oh, wait, this is actually an intended sequence, right? So we're actually in episode 3, but that's intended. This isn't a warp. This isn't a real warp. This is like a fake warp. Okay, let's get out of here. No more tune. We get out of the telemarketer. Or not telemarketer. The infomercial, right? Escape. Escape. Alright, I'll send her an email. Oh, do I even know? Oh, shoot. We're in episode 6 now. Hello, hey, dude, red hat. We're on some random adventures right now. I think it's hard trying to recall it. Nope, I don't remember being told what it is. So I'll take out my phone and try looking through the address book. Let's see, Nagamori-san. Okay, mission failed, right? Cut it close. Cut what close? Oh, that's good. Someone good with computers, right? We'll help out, right? Oh, it all worked out. It all worked out, guys. Somehow we managed to succeed, even though we didn't even have Yamato's email address to even do anything. Don't look at me with this banded puppy
やっぱり
eyes.
鏡は
Wait, what?
私のこと
Oh no!
だったの
We jumped into. Oh no, we're in oh shoot, we're in the heterosexual section of the aisle, right? We went down heterosexual lane.
バカね違うわよ
Every copy of RGO is personalized, yeah.
ごめんねあなたでも
Wouldn't it be crazy if we could get to that line? We could get to the heterosexual line somehow. We're there, almost.
ねえあなたもうマジですはずいよ
Well, Cohen. We made Konitsa angry. Yeah, somehow.
ダメだこれ以上はもう
Hey!
ダリー私の勝ちだ
Misao, what are you doing here?
惜しいあとちょっとだったのにでも今絶対いい雰囲気だったよねね
I won. We got. Hey, Meatball.
あれだけムードあったらしてなくてもしたのと同じだよ
Based Misao. Misao wins. Okay, hold on. What the heck's going on? Okay. My chat was like being weird, but I'm back. It's Meatball, yeah. I think we might actually get the heterosexual line. We might get it.
はあいやー鏡と私はラブラブなんだからキスするくらい簡単だよなんて言っちゃってさ
Accidentally, huh?
んで柊がちびっこと本当にまあそんな永定食食券
Oh yeah, arrange those ears. That's like a Japanese expression.
あんたたちなんでこういう時
Yeah.
それはですね昔小判の縁のことを
Yeah, Koban are like the like that coin that's on Meowth's head in Pokemon. It's a Koban, right? He also goes like Koban.
もう温
Like
存
he
だ
says that
よ
a lot
鏡
in
のせいだからね
Japanese.
知るかばっ
But anyway, are we gonna get? No, I guess this is not heterosexual. I don't think so, right?
これじゃちああ
It's okay,
もう
we
バカ
sound
バカしくて
good.
やってらんないわ私おっと当然でしょじゃてかいいのよほら
Okay.
おーい鏡ありがとうまたあんたはそんなこと言ってじゃあ俺に一本は俺わかんする
Okay. Well, we didn't get anything. We didn't see heterosexual, but we made it to the route somehow. All right, what's Tsukasa got to offer here? Oh no, we're in the maze. We're currently facing south. There's a picture of a water vessel etched into the floor. Ah, it's a dead end. Get off of me! Wait, that's crazy. That's spooky. It cancels out. Oh my gosh. It's haunted. Okay, Miyuki's haunted too. You must pass my Minoru maze. It feels like a scam, but is it really?
テレビで見たのそれです悪質な詐欺の手口とかそういうのいや
Okay, well
い
episode 3, so wait, what? Help Tsukasa-san? How did we end up here?
わかりました泉さん
Oh shoot, this is part of episode 4. It's that one scene where we're about to fall into the pit of doom. He's got to become One Punch Man, right? Oh shoot! He ended up in the hospital!
失礼します
He's gone! He's gonna be...
先
He's
生
hospitalized,
いらっしゃ
man.
いますかあら岩崎さんに
Okay, this is the Hiyuki scenario, so we'll kind of skip through this, but okay, okay. So we're gonna have the choice, right? Breed up and put into a coma, yeah. Okay, yeah. So this is just the scenario, Hiyuki scenario. I should probably take some more save states just in case like something crazy happens and I miss it. Is there choices in this one? I forget. There may not be choices in this one, so it may just literally be the whole scenario with nothing, and we might just kind of, yeah, we just kind of get the scenario. So, currently facing south with no choice. Oh shoot, we got a soft lock. We ended up in jail. Okay, where were we? We were at Ko scenario.
しゃあない。見回りに行っとこか。なんかあった。
それに他にも残っている生徒がいるかもしれません。
そうですな。バシッと叱らんと。することなくて暇でしゃあないし、こんぐらいのストレスか。にひひひ。
どうしました？
いや、ほな、とりあえず。
Oh shoot, what happened? Okay, we lost our name. We lost the random ranger along the way. We're now just blank.
気を失っているご様子でしたので。
Where are we?
気を失っている。
We're just at a bunch of nothing.
それよりここはどこなんでしょう。
The random ranger here erased their name.
みんなと一緒に学校にいたはずですのに。
Uh-oh. Another soft lock. We're stuck here. We're stuck. We're stuck. Exit. Exit. Okay. Perhaps they really are broken.
ここにある全部が？さすがにそれはないでしょう。
Now that your name is gone, the characters actually say your name. Uh-oh.
でも一応確かめて見てるだけではわかり。見比べてみれ。本当にご機嫌。
Hopefully get another more like longer sequence. It's really good when they go on for a while.
鏡の方も大丈夫。
Or we can get a choice, right? We can get to a choice that actually works properly.
こちらも問題ないようですね。
The audio matches the text for your name now. Oh, because it's blank.
つかさ
Oh shoot, we ended up in
こなちゃんと
Dark
お姉
Lord
ちゃん
Castle.
何あるか？そんなこと。
So now we're gonna talk explained pyramid schemes to us, right? Okay, we got a choice, right? Hopefully it works. Oh, we have a choice that works. What do? We move forward, turn right, turn left, or turn around? Uh-oh. Okay, well, that one didn't work. We'll see turn around in a second, Sonichi, if we can. Assuming that this one doesn't just take us down a whole rabbit hole of its own. It just keeps going. You know, the bell has already rung, class is showing no signs of stopping. So this is when, yeah, she goes on forever about length range points.
干渉がゼロとなるこの
Man. Uh-oh, it's the earthquake.
あー地震
I
だ
like
な
when it just says a dude.
各人机の下に避難それではアデュー
皆さん落ちそんなこと分かってるよ。
Oh, okay, that one just ended. It just ended. Why did it end though? That's strange. What happened there? Like, why did it just kind of end after that? I have no idea. Okay, whatever. No, it doesn't work. Turn around. Yes, I'll go cheer on Kagami-san. Ooh, this is a good one.
どこ行くの？
It's all intense now. Intense
Oi.
music.
どこ行くんだ？まだ授業中だぞ。
It's the neighboring class. It's this scene. Oh shoot.
なん
Kagami-san, work hard on your diet.
は？な
This is not sudden. I've been thinking about this for a long time. I can't become your strength, Kagami-san. Indeed, no matter how much I beg, there's nothing I can do to carry the burden of your body fat for you.
ちょっとあんた、喧嘩
I am powerless, but... What I can do is cheer you on, Kagami-san.
いや、それは別に。っていうか、応援なんて
So, Kagami-san, there's one more thing I want to tell you. If I don't say it now, I'm not sure if I'll get another chance to tell you this because I'm gonna get warped somewhere random. I'm sure you'll get mad at me for saying this, but I want you to hear it anyway.
おー、この展開はくくりだな。すっげー。みんな静かにしろ。転校生くんがヒイラギに告るってよ。ちょっとミサちゃん、大事なところなんだから。嘘。
Kagami-san, I will always watch over you, and so...
なんで手を
Because... no matter how tough it gets, you have to stay away from the snacks.
は
Snacks are a diet's natural enemy, especially diets eaten instead of meals. It's diet suicide. You'll be okay as long as you don't forget that. I'm sure your diet will succeed. Just believe in yourself.
言いたいことは
Yeah, it was.
心配してくれてる慣れ慣れしく
Yeah.
ダイエット
We're
ダ
gonna
イエッ
get
トって
punched all the way
大
to
声で
like
連呼
some
するな
we're gonna get punched all the way to some new warp point. Because I think a warp happens right after this.
最後に
Oh shoot.
ヒイラギちゃんそっかどっちかってと転校生くんの方がかわいそうだと思うぞ
You are currently facing north. There's a picture of a goat etched into the floor. I think I'm getting claustrophobic. FT, or turn around. You know, not everything has to be the great something plan.
あれもうこんな時間なんだ
What time is it?
学園祭の準備
I don't remember what part of this?
ほらほらチャイム
Oh,
今か
this
ら
is
ダッシュで帰れば夕
Is
方
this? I forget. Is this episode 6?
おいヒイ
No, this is episode 5. This is the
あれ
mongoose versus viper
絶対
scene. Yeah, it's this scene, right?
やろうと思った
Yeah, it's one of Misao's favorite images. Or one of Meatball's favorite images. Misao wins. Konan's like hiss is so crazy.
ほらほらミサちゃんもういいでしょそろそろ帰りましょう
Was the game calling a goat for calling Kagami fat? Maybe.
覚えとけよちびっこヒイラギはうちのだぞふんださよ
Alright, where are we gonna end up now?
やらない
So I think the next choice is if Hiyuki talks to us and like tells us like, what'd you think of them naked? And it's like, what? Oh shoot.
コンテストそんなに
Yeah, right. Like, how fat are they?
3人の裸堂々と覗くなんて意外
Okay, well, let's get to see what they... No choice. Get off of me. Oh shoot, we got gotten. Like, this get off of me must be like some monster that's out to get us. Like, they're just They pull us in. It's the Langoliers. They're after us.
みなみちゃん、
具合はどうや？
Interesting. We're now in that part.
呼び。めちゃめちゃも。だから
ですか？できる。え、では。
現状な。
Yeah, it's just all this, the drug or whatever. You know. Well, looks like it's the end of the line. Get off of. Why is the get? That's so ominous. The get off of me. Okay, me. Oh shoot, we can't. No, we're doing this later in the stream. Wait, what? Music in the extras menu? What the heck? What? How's... I've never seen that before. What the heck? Music in the extras menu? What the heck? That's so crazy. That's wild. I've never seen that. It must be that like there's a custom commands like to like turn off the music after every episode, after all of these, and we just didn't exit out the proper way. That's wild. Wait, what? Oh my gosh, we've entered some crazy territory here. Okay, that one doesn't work. You're currently facing north. There's a picture of a cow etched into the floor. Oh, this must be the entrance. We're back where we started. Check the bookshelf or look inside the dresser. Alright, well, what are we gonna do? Well, you know, look inside the dresser is like from this is from the Misao mini scenario, right? We can take a look at Kagami's underwear. I'll think about it on my own. It's probably for the best. Discuss this with Yasuko-san. Actually, oh well, it's okay. Could have saved there, but.
それはそうなんだろうけど。
What? What? Oh shoot, we're on drugs. No wonder why everything's going crazy.
すべての
What? Oh my gosh, we're kissing. We keep entering and leaving the maze. Currently facing south. Jump over them, dodge them, or trample over them. Right, Nagamori-san. I have to meet up with her like I did, quote unquote, before. Perhaps my greatest enemy isn't time. Maybe it's the busyness right in front of me.
わかってるよ。すぐ帰るから。
Yeah, that's when her dad shows up and takes her home.
それ、嘘。先輩。だからって。
Alright, this is from like a yeah, this is if you replay episode 6. Like, episode 6 is an interesting episode because it's the only episode where if you replay it, there's like substantial parts of the episode that are different to account for the fact that the protagonist knows what happens in it.
気にするっすよ。ヤマトにも会えな。
Man. Oh, wait, we actually... Okay, we're actually properly at this scene now, so... Oh, shoot. Okay, well, I guess we'll just keep going down this way. Turn left, turn right, turn around. Well, turn around was interesting last time, right? Oh, shoot, no, we're back in the maze! We've walked this far. I think we're at least halfway there. Well, at this point we gotta follow the will of heaven, right?
しゃあない。見回りに行っとこか。なんかあっ
Back
た
in
らあれ
episode
やし。
4.
それに他
そうですな。することなくて暇でし。に
どうしました？
いや、ほな。
What? No, what's going on?
気を失って
We're back here! Oh shoot. Okay, turn left then. Nothing's gonna change. There's no way something like that could just keep happening. I don't believe the words I'm saying. There was no way for the world to have changed since yesterday. Why does it play this music now on the extra? That's so weird. Okay, I guess dead end, right? we won't go too much longer with this because I think we kind of get the vibe of what happens, but just see if there's any more crazy things we can see. I'm surprised we haven't ended up. I guess I'm surprised and not surprised that we haven't ended it up at like the end of any of these episodes. Like we haven't ended up at a confession scene or anything. It might be safeguarded. It might like check to see that we have enough clear points, and it's like, nope, get you out of here. All right, back to trying to get Nagamori's attention. Oh, we're back here again? Oh, okay, yeah, I guess that makes sense, right? We're back at that part. I guess it makes sense that, yeah, there's... Oh, shoot, we're here. We made it to Misao ending. That's crazy. Or the Misao, like... Misao's, like, good... The good version of the Fate Stay Night play. That's crazy.
まだ続けるのか。主に忠誠を誓うのはいいが、それも限度があろう。
That's it. That's all you get. Won't you be late for class? Is it really okay?
それで私が遅刻するなら
Alright, this is when she tries to ambush Yamato.
はいよー任せたまへ
What? What? What happened? Konatsu, where did you go? Why are you dressed up like a fox?
こうなった感心してるばこなたは小さ
And then she turned into a rabbit.
おいしょいよとにかく泉先輩と仲直りしてください
Oh shoot. Oh man.
劇への影響が出ると思います
Minami showing up in our dreams. She just shows up. She just materialized. She actually does just straight up materialize at one point in the game, so it's not even that out of character.
大丈夫だそうですはい明日の日ではなくて
Where are we now? I'm guessing it involves me. I forget what this is.
はい
Oh, no, this is
あな
just...
たじゃないとダメなことなんです
Oh, this is the confession scene from Yuki? What?
明日のご予定なのですが
Yeah, good ending.
どのよ
The good ending where she tells us to meet up with her.
でしたら
Man, it's wild. Back in the maze. Man, they put back there. I don't know what. I'm still just completely confused by the music playing in here.
やる二人でなんとかしよう
Hey, hey, it's Yamato.
やるそれがイベント魂略してイベントだ
It's the event spirit, Evirit for short. That's not a, yeah, that's like a joke. You know, Japanese people shorten things in ways that it works a lot better in Japanese than in English, but
だから勢いだけ
NO! 今だけは絶対に NO! イベントは勢いだよ BL だってそうだもん
man, we're in Yamato's nightmares.
聞いたみんなもそうだってさ
Alright. And everyone clapped.
多分違うと思う
We make everything into an acronym, yeah.
手伝うことに変わりないし。じゃあ、接客よろ。あ、今なんて。
Yeah, rare angry Yamato face.
なんでもない。それでよ。期待してるよ。
Everyone clapped. It truly is like America.
もっと、早速。
This is where she like disses this
勝手にどうぞ。
person. Is like, I wasn't the one who drew that. Oh, you know, I'll sell you your perverted BL trash if you want.
どうぞどうぞ。
あ、はい。
でも、そういうのが大好きで買いに来てるんでしょ。違うの？
そうなんです。
All right, well, I think we're just gonna see in the. Is there a choice at this point? I think there's a choice, right? There's a choice for whether to wait for. But this is already past that point, is it? Like where you wait for Hiyori to show up. Oh, what? No, we're good. Okay.
また古いネタだな。
Oh, wait, right?
すいません。電車がもろこみで。
Oh, yeah, it's the all right, that's the Tokimeki Memorial. Like the trains were crowded. I'm so late because the trains were crowded.
わざわざ。
So, yeah, I think this is just gonna get to the end, right? And then we're gonna.
いろいろとやったんだけど、止まらない。
Okay. Is it something I can understand?
理解できないと思うわ。けれど、感じ取れるはず。
Is what you're going to tell me the reality? Oh, well, shoot, they're like, she's telling spoilers right now, so we're not gonna. Oh, shoot, we're in the spoiler scene. We're in the endgame spoilers. Get off of me. No! Yamato! Ah. They got her. The Langoliers got her. Oh, we're waking up Kagami now. I'm just speaking about this whole stream. We're waking up Kagami now.
それ以上うかつだな。
Iwasaki-san, you sure are fast. It's a non sequitur, dude.
なるほど。確かに。そうだと。また見たことないアイテムが。こりゃ学園祭の準備で忙しい間
Wait,
に
what?
バージョンアップがあったのかも。
Oh shoot, this is that cut line. This is the line they cut from the game. Man, we managed to warp ourselves into cut content.
これはこれを飲めば。
Alright, that's the end of the line. Let's get out of here. It'd be bad if they saw us.
それが賢明かと思います。
Oh, right. This is when Miyuki's giving us the massage. Or no. What is he? It'd be bad if they saw us.
抜き足、
Oh, no. This is from episode 4.
差し足、忍び足。
Alright, we'll exit through this door. Everyone fall behind me.
了解です。
Oh, shoot. We're take no prisoner.
ひなたと日陰の
Trust me, I know what I'm doing.
アンラキシスタ。同じく。
Yeah, we're gonna get shot
すぐに
today.
役立つと。
No jokes, guys. No, I know you guys probably have certain jokes in mind, but we're not saying them.
そうじゃ。
Yeah, Senichi.
嘘は
I knew someone was gonna do it. I knew someone was gonna do it.
無理、超無理。動くな。邪 ゃないと外れるだろ。
Yeah, this is Sledgehammer, right? Which is a show. That's one of the most weirdest references in this game. Sledgehammer, the American sitcom. What the heck? I'll explain more when we actually get to this part. We properly get there.
皆さん。
Yeah. Slugger Law, right? Bruh, Betty Moron. All right, we're back here. Man, we just ended up back here again. Okay, well, that's all the same, right? Oh shoot, we're just getting voice commentary. So this is actually something I still have to properly put into the game because yeah, it's not gonna work properly. Yeah, they just play like it's just a huge audio clip that just plays. So basically what I'm going to end up doing is I found some script commands that allow you to have text boxes on the screen that advance automatically after a certain like delay that you can specify. And I'm going to use that to basically have like timed closed captions for this section. At least that's the goal. That's the goal. We'll see if that works out. Yeah, see you, Saori Nishihara. I guess that one doesn't work. Back here.
Hi, Patricia.
Hey, Patricia. We'll see you later. It feels like a scam, but is it really? Oh wait, this is we ended up here before, right? Yeah. While thinking about such things, and as I passed through the main gate. Yeah, we ended up here too, right? Wait, what? What? I thought both of us needed this. Well, I guess we both needed to go to sleep, right? That's what we needed. Yeah, we don't understand women, right? Yeah, sleep, quote unquote. Dude, it's lunchtime. This is where she eats all the yogurt, right? Oh wait, no, where are we? We skipped somewhere. Or no, we didn't. Why did it go black then? What the heck happened there? Oh, she faints, right? That's what it is. This is not nothing happened yet. We're still just in the scene as usual. Yeah. Hey, it's her yogurt. Yeah, from that one comic where Yukari buys like a ton of yogurt. Yeah. This is where they find out about the diet. Wait, oh. I was like, oh, that's a typo, but it's because his name's supposed to be there. Alright, well, end of the line. So I think I think that's good enough for the the randomizer segment. So let's take away where is it? Here, there we go. Back to that. So I think we've had our fun. Now I gotta unrandomize the game, so let us fix that. So I should just have a separate, build for that, but we're just gonna build the non-randomized version of the game, and then we can start our actual adventures. So yeah. We'll see. So that we have to do episode 2, like the final path through episode 2 in order to get the Patty good ending, so that way we can play Patty route. But then yeah, we could go straight to Patty route after that. Or I guess not actually. We still have some we have episode, right? Since we beat episode 3, we actually have episode 4 intro to get through. So I guess there's more to it than I thought. So it actually might take some time to get to Patty route, but that's okay. We will get to Patty route, guys. No worries. Can be sure of that. I just might take a little bit more of a beeline there. We'll see. All right. There we go.
両学園応答祭
All right, finally. It's back to normalcy, right? Let's continue the adventures of Ko Ibuki.
これで境内の掃除は終わりあとは社務所だけだよね
Yeah, this time she's got no man B to help her out. He's really good at sweeping the shrine office, right? Or he does the stairs. No, he picks up trash. Anyway, doesn't matter. He would have helped.
多分一人で掃除するのはやっぱり
Exactly.
大変か
Exactly, you need some otaku to help you.
もでも頑張らないとお姉ちゃん今日は応答祭の準備で忙しいんだし
And it's not just preparing for the event we're doing either, as it seems like One-chan is involved in a bunch of other things too. I often see her talking with Yuki-chan and Kuroi-sensei, so I'm sure she's helping them as well. Right? I'm surprised she doesn't know about the diet yet, right? This is because that's what they're doing, right? And she spent all last night reading through various documents. So taking her place doing the shrine work is the least I can do to lighten her load a bit.
それにお仕事は多いけど平日だから参拝の人は少ないし大丈夫だよね
The shrine closes at 5, so in less than an hour, people will stop showing up. Cleaning's really easy this time of year too. There's no sakura petals and no fallen leaves from the ginkgo and maple trees either.
これくらいで平気かな
You know, we could also get we could have gotten Hinata and Hikage to help us out, right? As they did in Moe Droll's drama CD. Or get Patty, right? Patty would have loved to do this, right? She's Jesus! Woo! I may not be able to do it as quickly as One-chan can, but I think I'm doing a good job at tidying up the place.
と
There? Check. Here? Check. Back there? Check. Jesus, woo! The shrine office, not check. I'll have to clean that up now.
それじゃあ外からだね周りを入って窓を拭いて
Making rustling sounds with the bamboo broom in my hands, I sweep around the building. Oh yeah, that bamboo broom. The Tsukasa sweeping, like, special move in Moe Droll is pretty good, right? So she's got that power. It turns all the next 6 math problems into the same problem. I don't know why, but I kind of like doing this. It's fun tidying up. Something about it is really calming. One-chan tells me the grounds get a bit eerie in the evening and it freaks her out. But for me, it's the opposite. Doing this makes me space out and get so relaxed that before I know it, I find myself humming songs.
でも鼻歌はやめとこうと。前に参拝の人から心霊現象と間違われたもん。
What should you hum, Tsukasa? Something like... I should try to stop humming though. In the past, visitors have confused it for some sort of psychic phenomenon. Tsukasa's a psychic. To anyone I scared, I'm sorry. Am I really that tone deaf?
実は鼻歌じゃなくてちゃんと歌えばよかったとか
Oh, okay. Actually, song? Alright. Hai ke ite wake janai misa oda kusakabeda. There we go. That's the song I was humming before, by the way. However, if someone were to confuse it for something else even then, that might make me a bit sad. 10 out of 10. What was that song? What was that sound just now?
みんなと
One of those rare instances where protagonist... First off, where you even see protagonist at all, but second off, where he shows up in the prologue, or he's mentioned in the prologue. It's only this one in episode 7, I think, that he's mentioned in. So there he is. So tall. Or rather, they are so small, right? Actually, Miyuki looks really small here. Although I guess it's because she's farther away, right? But she almost looks like she's like similar height to Konata. But she's actually considerably taller than Konata. Konata is way too tall in that CGI, yeah. Reflected in the window glass. Is that Kokun and the others? Shouldn't they still be at school? And what's going on with them? Everyone has a very serious expression on their face. They're looking around all restlessly. Are they searching for something? You know, I didn't really think about this until just now, but I was like, why is Kagami not in here? It's because right, this is actually representing an event that doesn't even happen in the game, right? Like this is supposed to be like, you know, from when everyone time travels while looking for Kagami. But there's no scene during this part of the game where you can show up at the shrine during the evening like this. Only during the morning, right? So, yeah, that's only with protagonist. So that's actually very interesting. I think this is somewhat this might be somewhat incongruous with the lore though. I think about it. Because I'm not entirely convinced that you actually truly time travel in episode 4, but that's a whole different topic. It's possible you do, I guess, but I'm not entirely sure it's not just a manifestation of the school's instability that makes it seem like you're time traveling, but you're really not. I don't know. Either way, this doesn't happen in episode 4, but... Hold on, what if I tried calling out to them?
ねえみんなどうしたの
There's nobody here. But I saw everyone's reflection in the window just a moment ago, didn't I? They're gone. What's going on? Getting a strange feeling. My eyes playing tricks on me? Was that a hallucination? I guess I'm just a random ranger on drugs, teleported over which way.
つかさ、お疲れ様。一人で仕事させてごめんね。お姉ちゃん、コナちゃんたちも。 疲れ様です。それよりどうしました？顔色が悪いですよ。もしかして掃除中、あっちの世界への入り口でも見つけた？
Not too far off.
うちをそういう変な神社にすんな。
One of those weird shrines. Oh, what are you saying, Kagami? She's slandering the competition.
けど本当に顔色悪いわね。何かあったの？なんでもないよ。でも、ちょっと疲れちゃったのかも。
Yeah, that's it. I'm just tired. Every day has been so busy. And so what I saw earlier was just my eyes playing tricks on me. I'm sure of it.
どうしたの？平気？大丈夫、平気だよ。そう、だったらいいけど。それより、はい、お土産。ありがとう。あ、ドーナツだ。
Keep them away from Miyuki.
疲れた時は甘いものってね。
She must have learned that from a certain brown-haired person. 疲れた。
鏡がどうしてもってね。お土産とか言って自分が食べたかったくせに。
Yeah. Although that's more when you're using your head, right? Is when you have to 頭を使うときは甘いものを必要だぜ。She says it's for you, but really she just wanted to eat some.
そんなことないわよ。私は一人で頑張ってる司のことを考えて。
Yeah, just tell Miyuki, like, these donuts, they expand in your stomach. You can't eat them.
わかってるよ。ありがとう、お姉ちゃん。暗くなってきたし、中に入ろっか。私、お茶入れるね。あ、ありがとう、司。みゆき、行こう。こなたは外で食べてろ。
Man, she's been treated like a dog.
ブー、このいじめっ子。ハブるとハブられるんだから。
If you're gonna exclude me, I'll exclude you next time.
うっさいわよ。近所迷惑だから、とっとと入れ。
Like a gremlin, put her under the bridge.
ゆきちゃんもどうぞ。お茶は緑茶でいい？すぐ用意するから待っててね。はい、ありがとうございます。
Yeah, it's the most fun when we're all together like this. Maybe it was me wanting to be with everyone that caused me to see them in the window earlier.
なんて。
Don't be silly. Wait.
あれ？
They're back. But I thought Kona-chan and Yuki-chan had gone inside. Did they go in, then come back out? Or maybe they still haven't gone inside? No, either way, it's weird. Yeah, there's two Tsukasas now. Which is already, like, is that a different Tsukasa than the one that was looking into the window earlier? Like, that's interesting. I'm not quite sure what to make of that. I think the idea is it's just Tsukasa's like getting closer up to the reflection and seeing it. Right, and so that like other Tsukasa, it's not a third Tsukasa, right? But I don't know. And why is it that even though I'm right here, I'm also over there? Who are you guys? And what are you doing? Actually, I guess given what I was just saying, like this is probably just an apparition, like unrelated to episode, like the time traveling. Now that I think about it, yeah, that's probably the best explanation.
私紅茶がいい。ある？ない？どっち？
Aru, nai, dochi. So it's like you have it or not, right?
紅茶ならあるよ。ミルクも大丈夫。ありがとう。 大丈夫？顔色すっごい悪いよ。もう大丈夫だから、ちょっと立ちくらみ。コナちゃん、ありがとう。つかさ、本当に大丈夫？気にしないで。ちょっと疲れただけで、本当はすっごく元気だもん。でしたら良いのですけど、ご無理は禁物ですよ。ゆきちゃんたちこそ、私は大丈夫だから早くドーナツ食べよう。
Figures they'd be gone again. I wonder what that was about. What if they were doppelgangers or something? Could that be it? Another group that looks just like us. Each person having their own doppelganger sounds kind of fun in a way. Well, you'll see soon enough, Tsukasa. I could do with 2 Misaos. If there were 2 Kona-chans, things would be really lively. And with 2 Yuki-chans, there'd be nothing we couldn't handle. Tsubasa and Togami. And if there were 2 of me, that might make for a relaxing conversation.
つかさー、ごめん、ちょっと手伝って。今行く。
Alright. Back to Star Wars. Far, far away, the eternal Great War that had split the Milky Way into 2 had finally come to an end. In the aftermath, a new and united government formed to rule over the galaxy. This government then enlisted its most trusted agents with a special mission. This mission is to travel to Earth, a previously studied planet, to learn the ways of living together in peace and harmony. Their goal is to return with an understanding of a leisurely and laid-back lifestyle. That way, the mistakes that had led to the war will never happen again. This is one of the crazier original or PS2 like opening scenes. Where am I? It's a question with an obvious answer. However, I couldn't help but ask. It was dark. No. This is a more intense black than mere darkness. It was Vanta black. That had filled me with uneasiness and was now stuck to my back. Let go of me! Oh shoot! The Langoliers, they're after us again! Be consumed, let yourself be consumed. It'll be good for you. You don't have to be afraid anymore. Shut up! Shut up! Shut up, damn it! My voice echoes throughout the dark hallway. Shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up. That was my lust for life, a roar of reason desperately trying to drive away that which is crushing me. This is a very poetic part of this game that he starts to go really like bring out the literary devices all out of here. However, those shouts disappeared into the darkness. They were swallowed up by its black jaw, chewed to bits, and then they were no more. Before I could even recognize this was a representation of my own fate, I make a run for it. Shit! Shit! And so I scream. I run as I scream. The hell? This is school, right? Then why is... I was in the school building. That's what I thought, at least. We're hearing those horrible serial noises, guys. Gotta get away. Where's the exit? Where is everybody? Flashing before my mind's eye were the usual faces. Konata-san and the others. My mom... I didn't see, because I don't care about her. I was just with everyone, so why am I alone? I don't know. I have no idea how this could have happened. Damn you! Who was my cursing directed at? I didn't know that either. Well, it's towards myself, maybe. Came to a stop, and without thinking, I tightly clenched my fist and struck the wall. Made a dull thud. I throw another punch, this time a stronger one. You gotta put your arms by your sides and stick them, and then, you know, you gotta learn. Gotta learn the jab. You know, lesson 1 from tomorrow. Everyone knows that one, right? It's the Dompe Tange special. Ah! However, that's all that happened. Not even a crack in the wall. The only result was a hurt fist and a hurt ego. What on earth? This is... I have to get out of here. I have to get out. Soon. Immediately. That's it. There is an exit. With my hand still throbbing with a dull pain, I take hold of the fire extinguisher located in the hallway. Not sure about this, but there is an exit. If I throw this straight at the window glass, I can exit through there. But you're like on the 2nd floor or 3rd floor, dude. You know, holding it up, the weight hurts my hand, but that's okay. The pain takes my fear away. Hiya! I can exit through there. With that belief, I struck the window. However... Yeah, that's probably one of the better, like, PS2 opening scenes. Because, I mean, the rest, almost, like, 5 out of the 7 are just... Or no. I guess it's 4 out of the 7. 1, 2, and then... Or... I guess there's only... Is there only 3 times where they do the before class, like... you know... Kona-chan, go man! You know, the breaking the chair. I guess it's not as often as I remember it. Episode 4 is literally a creepypasta. Yeah. It has everything. Except for hyper-realistic blood, right? Doesn't got that. Alright. Where am I? I realized it immediately after I said that. This is my new room, in the house I just moved into. Makes sense. Still not used to this place. So all that was just a bad dream, huh? It was all a dream. I feel like I had woken up from a really intense dream. However, I can't remember it. It's like a fog was draped over my mind, blurring all the important details. So, I wonder what the context... I mean, it must be that he was just, like, experiencing some strange stuff, but in the what Yamato ends up calling, like, the seams between the pages. Or it could be that, I don't know. That's probably the most likely explanation for. Or it was actually just a dream that was kind of... yeah, interesting. I saw it in a dream far, far away. Yeah. Oh well, that's how it goes with dreams. Anyway, I better get to school. Now that I'm out of bed, I start getting my things together. And halfway through, I turn on the TV out of habit. You mean out of addiction, dude. It's okay, you can recognize what it is, right?
Hinata to Hikage no Unlucky Sister! Unlucky Sister, 始まりです! 司会の宮川ひなたと
You know, I've been thinking, you see on the bottom how it has, like, Hinata and Hikage's name, like, still in Japanese. Probably if I had thought to do it now, I would have probably made an attempt to change that to be in English. But, I guess at this point it's a little too late. I don't think anyone cares that that's still in Japanese, so... And also the Unlucky Sisters logo itself is still unmodified, so... Yeah.
同じく司会の宮川ひかげだよ。時間は今7時30分。早くしないと遅刻するよ。それはさておき、今 今日最初の話題はこちらです。恐怖学園七不思議。
Ooh, Seven Wonders of the School. What is this? Haruhi no Chokuratsu?
お姉ちゃん、これ季節外れじゃないの？
Yeah, it's the summer, dude.
いいのよ、日陰ちゃん。オカルトは一年通じて受けがいい。
Although occult topics are popular in the summer too, right? Especially, you know, like summer ghost stories and stuff, right?
ネタがなければ心霊特集、めんどくさければ心霊特集。ただしお祓いは受けること。
Uh-oh. Gotta get an exorcism.
いいのやら悪いのやら。
Yeah, it's good or bad.
それはさておき、七不思議といえば定番はこれですね。
Alright, let's see. These are some classic ones, right?
うちの学校では赤く染まるトイレの壁とか幽霊が映る鏡とかあるよ。
So I have a fairly large translator's notes for this particular one. Okay, I just remember now that I don't have it, so I can easily switch between that and the there we go. So this should work. Yeah. So yeah, there's a lot to remember it all. So it's like yeah, the Akamanto, right, for the red stained bathroom wall, where there's like this guy, he goes around hanging on bathroom walls, right? So it might be red stained because of that, and like, if you pick the red or blue toilet paper, it's like, you know, are you red pilled or blue pilled? I guess. I don't know. Nah. You get different punishments or whatever, and then the mirror you can see ghosts in, right? That's Bloody Mary, right? And then music room painting, right? Music room painting's been kind of haunted is kind of a common thing, but like, you know, like Don the Don did it later on, but obviously that wasn't at the time, but the same idea. Mona Lisa, similar to people think that Mona Lisas are haunted, right? Especially when they're in like school classrooms or whatever. Statue of Kinjiro Ninomiya is like a... He was a... agriculturalist, right? I forget that guy. But, you know, there's some urban legends about statues of this guy that they put around schools in Japan as well. Hands of the Pool. You know, there's some themes, some stories revolving around like hands, you know, coming out of pools and dragging you down, but I don't know if a specific one. Hanako-san of the toilet, everyone knows that one, right? This girl, right? Angel-sama, that was actually a hard one to find, but it's Angel-sama is related to Kokuri-san, and it's basically like a Ouija board, but like the Japanese version of a Ouija board. And then, yeah, Curse of the Seven Wonders, right? In general, the Seven Wonders are like, you know, in media, in Japanese media in general, like there's sort of a... the Seven Wonders themselves is often a... kind of has some occult nature or urban legendness to it. I think leaving logos like that in Japanese is fine. It's normally how it is translated anime and manga. Oh yeah, great to see you, Junkie-sama. Yeah. Yeah, normally you don't show up for these streams, but great to see you here today. Yeah, I'm sure Ginpachi Sensei, yeah, like these different school urban legends, right, are very popular, right? But yeah, yeah, move on.
でもね、日陰ちゃん、一番の不思議はそこじゃないの。
Wasn't it the biggest mystery of them all?
七不思議は本当にあるの？それになぜ7なのかしら？
Why 7? I always thought it was just because it was related to like the 7 wonders of the world, right? It's just sort of a derived form of that. But I still doesn't answer why 7, but just because it's a good lucky number.
それは考えたことなかったな。というわけで番組ではその理由を募集します。宛先はこちらへ。謎が謎を呼ぶ七不思議。はてさて真相はどっちだ。
The inverse of 7 being a lucky number. Oh yeah, yeah. I was like, I thought you were like saying the inverse of 7 is a lucky number. And I was like, what is the invert? Like 1/7 is a lucky number? It's like, well, I understand what you mean. Yes, Mom, I heard you. Already getting ready. Anyway, the 7 wonders, huh? I wonder if the school I'll be attending has them as well. Thinking about that made me uneasy for some reason. Oh, hey, Junkie-sama, thanks for the $10. Hey. Wow. Thanks, man. Means a lot. Thinking about it made me uneasy for some reason. It's not that I was scared or anything. How do I put it? Yeah, that's it. Do I have some kind of presence? Or prescience? Or yeah, prescience. I have no reason to think so. However, my uneasiness isn't letting up. How strange. This must be... because I've become a psychic? A conspiracy by a mysterious organization? My imagination. So my imagination is needed to get the Misao route, or to get the Iono flag rather. So we'll need to pick that in the end, but we'll pick the other choices first. That's it! I'm psychic! I've become able to predict the future! And so when it comes to my dream last night, yes! There's no mistaking it!
すべてノストラダムスの陰謀だったんだよ。
Oh shoot, guys! Say what?! Nandate? Huh? Yeah, magazine mystery reportage or whatever. We've talked about that. Huh? Did she just... Saving Misao for last.
はい、そこテレビに突っ込まない。
Now we'll do Misao probably before we move on to episode 4 proper. But not this stream. Hey you can't pass through the TV. This isn't Persona 4.
テレビへの独り言が多くなったら寂しんぼの証拠ですよ。
Man, getting told to touch grass. No, but
予知能力？そんな非科学的なもの絶対にない。
thanks for keeping the Lucky Star fandom alive among English speakers. Oh, no problem, Junkie. You know, I try my best. I know that it's been kind of a, how would you say, slow period, right? It's been a slow period because it's all been all about RGO patch, right? But you know, I'm hoping one day before too long we can get back to, you know, checking out some new stuff, right? But yeah.
不思議なことが起きてもそれはお前の気のせいよ。もしくは全く別の力とか？
Strange things are all in my head. Okay. Work on some completely different force.
とにかく今のは外れ。早く投稿したら遅刻しちゃうよ。それでは今日はこれにて終了。皆さん、さようなら。
What was that? Is there a surveillance camera in here, or... Looking around every which way, I didn't see anything like that. July 20th is Misa's birthday, by the way. Okay, Meatball, I'll take note of that. I'll make sure that we do Misao route before or on July 20th, then. I'll make sure of it. Looking around every which way, I didn't see... When is July 20th? Right, that's like a little over 2 weeks from now, so... Should be plenty of time to get us to get there. You're working on a project for it, or piece for it. I'll be looking forward to it. Looking forward to that Randomizer. Yeah, me too. I'm like really excited for it. Like, trust me, the reason why it hasn't happened yet is not because I'm not interested in it. Like, I'm very, very interested in the Randomizer. But you gotta take it one step at a time. It's too much to do too many RGO takes a lot of time on its own, unfortunately. Yes, Mom, I'm leaving right now. My biggest concern right now is being late. This issue can wait. I can't be thinking about it anymore. Coincidence. This was a coincidence. A coincidence is an astronomically low chance of occurring, but that's what I'm gonna believe. Alright, that's where it meets back up. This must be a conspiracy? No, that was it's not Nostradamus at it again. Could this be Could this be a conspiracy by a mysterious organization? If so, I could be in huge danger, right? My dream this morning makes more sense now. It was probably my body trying to tell me something. A gut feeling, if you will. Who could be after me? Aliens? Or maybe monsters? It's happening! Huh? Did she just... we got some screws loose then? Spring and autumn.
謎の組織とか陰謀だとかいう人。つまりはそこのあな
Man, getting called out here.
それ全部妄想だから。ただの痛いやつだから。考えてるようなことは何もありませんよ。
Don't question it, guys.
投稿してくださいね。
Just believe everything the government says, right?
本当のところはそうね。やっぱり。
All right, see you, Junkie. Thanks for showing up and thanks for the super chat. It really is a conspiracy, huh?
今日はこれでおしまい。また明日ね。バイバイ。
Hey, hold on a second. What's that at the end? It really is a conspiracy? Dude, this guy's discovering He's discovering all the government secrets right now. He's gotta keep watching. Yes, Mom, I'm going right now. Can't keep my mind off of it. There's nothing I can do about it right now. Inside of you, there are two sisters in poverty. It's good. I have to get to school and fast.
いやー、偶然っちゅうのもあるもんや。同じ日に転校生が2人。
Alright, it's just my imagination. Just kinoseda. It's my imagination. Yeah, that's probably it. It's because of the bad dream I had. While I said such things, I got dressed. And then, a short while later... How strange. It's not my imagination, this time at least. Despite being all absent-minded and muttering to myself, my legs were confidently taking me somewhere all on their own without getting lost. Could this be the way to school? But I don't know how to get there. Dude, it's one of my dreams, whenever I go to Japan, I want to see this specific bus stop. It's like one of my go-to places. I want to see this bus stop. And take a picture of it, make it look like the RGO CG. This is my first time heading to school, and I had only arrived in this town yesterday evening. Did I come here when I was a little kid or something? Or maybe there's something I'm forgetting. Quick, we need the GeoGuessr. Yeah, I gotta find it one day. Or go there. I mean, obviously I can find it, right? But go there is another thing. Darn, this is so confusing. The uneasiness this morning, the bad dream, and now this. Something just doesn't add up. Yeah, that's like still one of my life goals, probably, within the next couple of years or so. Like, go to Japan and go to these RGO locations. And then also see if anybody at Washinomiya knows about RGO, right? They probably do. Get them to sign my copy. I gotta get Tsukasa walkabout suit to to sign my copy of RGO. Did I contract some kind of illness? Or maybe I was abducted by aliens and they tampered with my brain.
やばいってマジ危険だって綾乃やっぱやめようぜ
Oh shoot. You don't look like that, Misa. You look super happy, Misao. You think they sell balsamic vinegar? That's interesting. Balsamic kose!
けど具合が悪そうだしミサちゃんが嫌なら私一人で行くわ
I heard voices coming from behind me. I turned around to face them and then...
あ目が合ってた
do you need something?
大丈夫ですかどこか具合でも悪いんですかじゃなきゃ不審者か痴漢ならやめとけよ
Considering, yeah, I mean, obviously, like, Washinomiya, like, knows about Lucky Stars. They know that their shrine, you know, is Lucky Star, you know, Holy Lands, right? But it's more about whether they, if you ask people around who are visiting, like, you ask people, I'm more saying, like, if you go to there and you ask the pilgrims there if they know about RGO, right? That's the thing. And then maybe we actually get some rare occurrence where some RGO super fan is there and they know who I am. It'll be crazy. It'd be like, oh my gosh, are you Timepiece Master? That'd be such a crazy situation. But it's possible, I wonder. It's like one of the life goals. That, and maybe one day I might go to an anime convention and like see if I can get... Because, Jonko of from Haruhi, like he went to Sakura-con. He Sakura-con Ikimasu, right? And he did a presentation at Sakura-con. So maybe I could do something similar at like one of the Texas anime conventions. One day. That's another dream of mine, but not right now. Niche internet, some macro celebrity timepiece master, you know. If you're a pervert, you better scram. Hey, hold on, I'm not. Oh, what is my voice right now? I've completely lost the plot. I'm not saying it right. Hey, hold on, I'm not. Look, I was just thinking, I guess.
誰を襲うかとか
Misao, I don't know about that. You know, with Meatball, it's no question. He's got no need to think about it. He's going for those Misaos. This is a misunderstanding. So basically, I remember. I was thinking about how to get to school.
やっぱ不審者だっていうかその言い訳かなり苦しくねでも本当に忘れちゃったとか春とか秋はありがちだもの
Misao's meatballs. 太鼓bootsのミートボールが3秒ルールは You shut your mouth right now, you purple-haired bitch! That's not it. It's because I just transferred, and so I'm not very familiar with the area.
なんだよそういうことか早く言いなよ
Fake that you trip and land on her chest? Well, that happens in... well, it's not a fake, but like, you know, that does happen in Misao route. Oh, so that's what this is. Why didn't you say that earlier?
でしたら案内しましょうか私たちも登校中ですし一緒に行くのかよミサちゃんダメよ困った時はお互い様 はいはい、わかった。綾乃は優しすぎるよ。これが普通よ。さあ、それじゃあ行きましょうか。危ねえ。結構ギリギリだったな。クラスは決まってるんですか？教室まで案内しますよ。
No, nobody's told me yet. I was told to come to the staff room first. Seeing me all untanned is weird to adjust to. Yeah, I guess so. She's really not tanned at all in this, right? Maybe you could argue if you like really brought out the color picker, right? Really brought out the swatch, right? Maybe you could find it's like she does have like slightly darker skin than like Ayano, right? Barely though. You know, speaking of skin colors, I always found it weird that Miyuki has like pink skin in this game. Like she's actually like her skin is actually like pink somewhat. If you ever see Miyuki episode 5, the Miyuki like when she wins the Miss Ro contest, like her legs in that image are like super pink. Let me actually see if I can bring that up. Since I'm not that hard to do that, right? It should be pretty easy. Because I just worked on that image recently, like a few days ago. Where is it? Oh my gosh. I can never find these images when I need them. Oh wait, no, that's not what I wanted. Here. Yeah. No, give me it. Yeah, her legs are like kind of pink. Also, yes, I did change that to say Miss Ro now instead of it says Miss Ro in Japanese originally. But I kind of made it look like the Miss America like font. Anyway. Thanks. Sorry for being a bother.
顔が赤いぞ。けど綾乃に惚れても無駄。なぜなら。
Misa, tell him. You would save us so much trouble.
ミサちゃん、もう早く教室に行くわよ。
You'd save him so much trouble and heartbreak later if you just tell him now. Yeah, she does look kind of pink. She like, you know, she must be like a flamingo, right? She eats too much shrimp or something like that. You know, because she's like bourgeois, right? She's rich. She's eating that shrimp, right? Shrimp on sale. At this hour, how convenient. They're gone. Yeah, I forgot. I'm sorry, I'm so distracted. I forgot to ask for their names. That's odd. I feel like I already know their names. Alright, shrimp family, who wants shrimp? I do. I love shrimp! That was weird. That was not how that normally supposed to sound. I love shrimp! I can't do it. Hold on, now's not the time for this. I need to hurry and get this to the staff room. Okay, let's get focused, guys. So this is the same, it's all the same. Although I think this line starts to show up now. So this girl, for some reason it feels like this isn't the first time I've met her. But otherwise it's the same, so. The staff room to change classroom. Oh, to transfer into Misao's class. It's also strange that like they say meet me at the staff room, but like they use the hallway background. Even though there is a staff room background, right? Like they use it in episode 5. But yeah. So this is all the same. It's all the same. Yeah. Oh, I guess they skip straight to the lunch scene, but otherwise, yeah, it's the same. None of this matters because we're going to episode 2. I guess, yeah, there's that line where it's like, it doesn't matter. It's just like the... Oh, shoot. No. Okay, it's the same. I was like thinking of if there's anything I missed. It's just like the... Oh, I've seen this before. Last time I picked this, but what should I pick this time? Okay. So we go and skip all this. We're gonna go to episode 2. We want Patty, right? So I forget the Patty good choices. I mean, I know some of them, but I don't remember them all. Okay, so Calm Them Down is good for Patty. Instrumentality Project is good for Patty. Getting this correct is good for Patty. As you can expect, Lies is good for Patty. Usada! Try making more threats. Patty loves threats, right? She loves criminality. Yeah, I guess we didn't go to the Akihabara, so that's okay. Don't want to get the Hiyori favorability. Get Patty favorability. Tomorrow, Usada is Usada. USA da. It's true. Isn't the power of the states magnificent? Totally true, Patty. Okay, where was that? Yeah, there we go. Indeed, Patty. It's true. You're an alien. Okay, so now this is where we can get the new route, so... Last one we haven't seen yet is the gymnasium. So if we go to the gymnasium as the last place to look during their school infiltration. I mean, the gym's pretty empty. Or the gym's pretty big, right? But that's where they're doing the play, that's where they're doing the beauty pageants, you know, so... You got some competition. Hiyori, don't you know? That is so funny because it turns out that that actually wasn't true at the time. So, yeah, I have it in Translator's Notes, but like... Sherlock Holmes, like the original Sherlock Holmes books and stories, were not public, like they were not fully public domain until 2023, right? So, yeah, I'm sure that nobody cared that they did this, but like, technically, Sherlock Holmes was not public domain at the time when they did this. Wait, what? Yeah, it's not. It wasn't. Now, I mean, obviously, you can reference the existence of Sherlock Holmes in Elementary, My Dear. Like, nobody's gonna care, right? I don't think that Arthur Conan Doyle's like, I forget what you call it, that, but you know, like their heirs, right? His heirs. I don't think they were gonna care about that. Guys, some random Japanese visual novel said Elementary, My Dear Watson without properly crediting you, without properly getting your permission. Estate, that's what I was thinking. I was thinking the estate of Arthur Conan Doyle. Yeah. Leave things lying around. such a klutz.
こらー、誰かおるんか。
まずい、黒い先生っす。見回りに来たんですか？とにかく見つかる前に逃げなきゃ。
Yeah, that was loud.
閉まってる。
Alright, so this is all the same until we get to... Okay, what do I want to do here? This one. It's softcore, yeah, okay. Oh wait, did I miss it? Oh shoot, I missed it. Okay. Right, so we have work to do thanks to you guys being gone. Work is piled up like crazy.
おお、鏡が切れてる。
そりゃ切れるわよ。休養が入ったってのに。
Yeah, so this is the beginning of, like, this is related to the play, the stage, right?
休養？
体育館で急にステージを作ることになったのよ。
今からマジで？
マジ。そのせいで大変なのよ。ただでさえ忙しいのに無理やりねじ込まれたからみんなパニックよ。
なるほど、あの時の資材はそのためだったんだ。
Anyway, that sure sounds rough.
本当だね。
何を他人事みたいに言ってんのよ。さっさとサボった分手伝え。
了解。でもさ、その前にちょっといい？
What is it?
いいこと思いついた。諸葛亮並みの名案だよ。
I see. Lord Kongming, what is your plan? This is just another way to refer to Zhuge Liang, right? So.
いや。
And then there's a head in the notification. Must be quite the plan, huh?
なんだと思う？
Alright, so we're gonna do... These two are the ones that are different, right? This one is almost the same, but they technically have different voice acting for it, so... Run while you still can?
ああ、それもいいね。
そんなの許すわけないでしょ。
米をこぶしてグリグリすんのはダメ。ギブ。
You can tell that that one's a little bit of a, They must have taken, like, done multiple takes of that, and they just used different ones for the different iterations of the scene, because this one's one of the weaker takes from you, Aya Hirano. Do it harder, Hagami!
だったら逃げるな。
違う、それ誤解だから。
そうなんだ。ああ、無駄な体力使っちゃった。
死ぬかと思った。
Whoa, your temples are swollen.
君のせいだからね。早とちりしたせいで。
Sorry. So, what did you actually have in mind?
学園祭の手伝いのこと、人手が全然足りてないんだよね。
そうよ。なんか当てでもあんの？
Worth it.
貴重な労働力ゲットだぜ。ひよりん、パティ、よろしく。ちょっと待ってください。
Alright. Sabotage the stage construction. I've got it. You're going to sabotage the stage construction.
ないない。
何考えてんのよ。脅迫メールでも出すわけ？
Oh yeah, who would ever do that?
何？二人とも顔青いわよ。
Getto does it. Yeah, it is, right? Hiyori does, or not Hiyori. Koneto does that at multiple points. Yeah, it's all. Pokemon Getto does it.
なんともないっす。
そうそう、顔ぐらい青くもなります。
Our faces just go pale sometimes. Hey Hiku's gameplay.
あれだよ、二人に手伝いをお願いしようって。
ちょっと待ってください。どうい
Okay,
う
so this is the.
話がさっぱりです。
It's all the same now, but we gotta be careful because this line is technically different when Konata explains herself.
それじゃあ改めて説明しよう。名付けてステージ建設大作戦。
って要はステージを作るのを手伝えってことっすか？
その通り。そしたら
Make
イベン
it
トをねじ
earthquake
込められる
resistant.
はず。
That'll work.
可能性は高くないよ。けどゼロじゃない。ひよりん、パティ、頑張んなよ。
Okay, right, and then you want to say, oh my gosh, where is this? I think we just want to say perhaps not because we don't want co-favorability. Oh shoot, did I skip too hard? Okay.
時世の句をどうぞ。
Write your death poem. Oh shoot, you know, death poems are like a Japanese thing. Where you write it's like writing your final words, but you write it in a poem form. So like if you were on a ship, right? Like this is normally for instances where like maybe you're a sailor and like you know you're gonna die. You know you're about to get killed in like a storm or something, so you write it. And also, hey, Full Metal. So yeah, Miyuki's like knows, she means business. Hardest line Miyuki ever dropped.
私先に行ってるわね。
Kagumi's leaving us behind, leaving us to die.
お祈りは済ませましたか？
Yuki-san, helpers! We brought people to help us.
お手伝いに来ました。
何でも使ってください。
Whatever you need, huh?
なるほど。公認は準備してあるといい心がけですね。
Prepared successors, how prudent of you.
公認じゃなくて追加だよ。
Man, we're gonna get killed. That's right, we're working too, of course.
そうですね。では、サイの河原で石を積んでください。
Stack stones in Sai-no Kawara. Sai-no Kawara is like it's kind of like Buddhist version of like purgatory. So, or limbo or whatever, you know, all those similar religious concepts, right? So we're about to die, guys. There's no way we could do such a difficult penance.
一つ積んでは父のため、二つ積んでは母のためって無茶だよ。
Right, and this is like some hymn related to Sai-no Kawara that Konata's reciting. Because, like, you know, if you children, like, they stack the stones, so they will stack one stone for their father, or one tower for the father, one tower for the mother, to kind of represent this idea of, like, you have to pay back the penance for causing your family grief by dying or something. It's like, it's I don't want to misrepresent what it is, but, like, it's interesting. If you ever want to look it up.
さてと、冗談はここまでにしましょうか。ごめんなさい、ごめんなさい、ごめんなさい、ごめん。いくらなんでも、サイの河原は冗談ですよ。
Just a joke, huh?
でも、 もしお望みならば。
Ah!
頑張るよ、もう死ぬ気だ。だから許して。お二人次第です。
Man, Miyuki is such a... She's like, you know, protagonist is one level of sadist, but like Miyuki's like... you know, she's like a capital S, right? Like if there was ever something above capital, right? It's like capital, capital, capital S. Absolutely crazy. Shoot, she laughs, but her eyes tell me she isn't joking. So, hold on a second. Off the charts. Yeah. Kind of confused. Let me check something real quick. Yeah, that's off. Okay. Okay, we're good. Because there's like YouTube's like telling me that like only like 2 people are watching, and it's like it doesn't seem right. It's like there's more than that, isn't it? I was like worried that like the stream was dying or something and everyone was leaving because like I was having issues or something. But it seems like it's just YouTube being weird. Anyway.
詳しい作業については司さんに聞いてください。それでは別の仕事がありますので。教授！何か何でもありません。
We'll get started right away.
そうですか。では。
The one who could Ultra Instinct Shaggy cries, Mommy. Man.
死ぬ気でやるしかないですね。私たちは元よりそのつもりっす。
Well, let's go get our instructions from Tsukasa-san.
まだ生きてるうちに。このプリントの通りに作るから。
とりあえず枠組みからね。
それそれ。
Yeah, it's crazy that they actually made them build this. Because it's like when you see what the stage they're talking about is in episode like 7 and such, right? Like it's like this huge like steel beams and stuff. Like, oh my gosh, like they're having some high school girls do this. It's crazy. Alright, let's get to it. We'll start now. Right now.
そうしよう、頑張ろう。お姉ちゃん、2人ともどうしたの？
サボった分痛い目にあったのよ。
Okay, here we go. Well, I tried being enthusiastic about this.
これ厳しいな。
まだ半分もできてないっす。
We're not even halfway there. Oh.
さ、鏡。おーい、鏡。
ごめん、ぼーっとしてた。
お姉ちゃん大丈夫？
平気よ。ちょっと疲れただけだし。
Asking for a prayer. Yeah. We can't go on like this.
何かいい案ない？こんな状況をなんとかするような。
Alright, I think just go over our plans again is the correct choice there. Or no, it actually doesn't matter. Or it does matter, but it's favorability again, so... Let's call it for today is Patty favorability, so... Patty's lazy, I guess. Do the middle one at the end. Let's add more workers.
誰か当てでもあるっすか？
ダメダメ、みんな別の作業してるわよ。ここに避ける人手はこれだけよ。
そうでもないかもしれないよ。
Really?
ゆきちゃんにお願いすれば少しくらいはなんとかなるかも。
Hmm.
怒られないかな。このままの方が怒ると思います。
だろうね。
みゆきを呼んできて。それで
Let's go over our plans again. This time more thoroughly.
賛
確かめてどうするのよ。
成。みんなで一気にやるんじゃなくて、ちゃんと分担して他の作業との兼ね合いなんかも確認するの。
Man, what if we actually like properly divided up the work instead of just everybody just randomly like work on it? I mean, you know, that does happen, right? Sometimes you do need to step back and realize
なるほどね。
that.
確かにその方がうまく動けるわね。
さすが先輩っす。
みゆきを呼んできて。
Let's call it for today.
このままじゃ効率悪いですよ。
Breaking news.
です。
What is it? I don't know. Going on like this is inefficient. You gotta take proper breaks.
そりゃそうだけど無理よ。もうそんなに日もないし、他の作業もあるのよ。無理無理。
そうかな。ゆきちゃんに聞けば一日ならなんとかなるかもしれないよ。
Though it could just make her angry.
でもさ、結局完成しなかったらもっと怒ると思うよ。
みゆきを呼んできて。それで相談するのが一番手っ取り早いでしょ。
Sure thing. Okay, yeah, so. Just get to here until we get to where the ending is decided. Alright, give me my decision.
パトリシアさんの案を全面的に採用しましょう。
Okay, it's BL Central, guys.
ではパトリシアさんにはもう一つお願いします。
もう一つですか？
はい、実はイベントが一つ全く決まっていなくて。
それはパティが全部決めてもいいんですか？
ええ、すべてお任せします。
パティ、例のあれね、わかってるよね。オフコース、任せてください。
では皆さんよろしくお願いしますね。どっか行くの？ええ、まだ仕事が残ってますから。
Must be tough.
はい、お二人がもう少し早く来てくださっていればまだ楽だったとは思うのですが。
何ボケちゃほってんの？
A very deep one.
それでは失礼します。
That was a close one.
ああいう時は余計なことを言わないに限りますよ。
Regardless, I'm glad everything turned out well.
あとはパティが考えるイベントがどうなるかだね。
彼女 BL 系ってのが不安ですよね。
I don't know if it's not so much a worry as it is like a inevitability. That likes to live dangerously.
マジ？学園祭よ？まずいでしょ。
I mean, yeah, he does. Episode 5 is like super proof of that. He like, he's like completely just, you know, living life on the edge there. Wait, Kagami-san, you know what BL is?
鏡は隠れオタクだから。
Closeted otaku.
マジで？へえ。
違う！こなたが教えるから。
Man, Kagami's definitely the kind of person that looks at yaoi and BL.
でもラノベ読むんですよね。
Yeah, she's definitely like, she's like the, someone like Kagami is like almost peak, like, at least my image of her is, she would love BL. Yeah, she did in the anime, right? She got all hot and bothered by it.
ゲームもすっごいうまいし。そ そういうショップとかにもついてきてくれるし。
でも違う。
ああ、くぐみはかわいいな。ほんとだな、かぐみ。
Must be tough dealing with these two bullies.
言ってないで、助けて。
ツンデレがいじめられてるなんて激しく燃えで。
Man, Patty's like, she must be like an M, right? She's a masochist.
同感。これだけで3冊は作れるね。
Wait, 3 stories just based off this. You know, Hiyori must be responsible for some of the Konokaga out there.
創作意欲が湧いてきましたよ。では早速イベントの用意をしましょう。
Right, so this is Cho Kantoku, right? So super director once again, right? Based off of the Hiyori, or not the Hiyori, the Haruhi armband that she wears for the school festival, right? When they make the movie, the Asahina movie, right?
おお、パーティー燃えてるね。
All out team attack on Kagami. Yeah.
パーティー？なんなん。私を呼ぶなら団長と呼んでください。
団長、腕章まであるし、随分やる気だね。
ツンデレな男たちがいろいろとツンデレします。
A bunch of tsundere boys doing lots of tsundere things.
なんだかわからないけど、ものすごくわかる気がする。
Yeah, I don't get it at all.
まあ、もう少しレベルが上がったらわかるよ。
Man, our power level's not high enough. You understand what Patty-san's talking about, Konoto-san?
まあね、こういうのは耳で聞くんじゃなく、ハートで聞くんだよ。
It's pretty profound.
よーし、イベント頑張りますよ。
Okay, and this is the same, right? So, but once again,
かなり面白いじゃん。小説家とかなれるんじゃない？それは言い過ぎだってば。私なんてなれっこないよ。そっか、綾乃の夢はお嫁さんだしな。まあ、ミサちゃんってば。
there we go. His heart problems, you know, Ko's heart problems are at it again. His heart palpitations. Married to my brother-in-law. Once again, right? Wouldn't it be an Ayano mention without Meatball bringing that up? Okay, there we go.
しかも、乙女。
The pamphlet we got when entering is really something too.
超絶美形短美至上主義ラブリースーツだけパーティーもいい趣味してるね。
So yeah, that's the name of the event apparently. Extreme beauty and aesthetic supremacy. Lovely suits. What a mouthful. That's quite a mouthful. Extreme beauty and aesthetic supremacy.
だね。超絶美形短美至上主義とか。
Truly, extreme beauty.
ストップ！なんかコントみたいになってるじゃん。かなた、こっちね。あ、パティだ。
Yasuka-san is here too.
ああ、どうも。
二人とも待ってました。
Yay! It's Patty. I like Patty's nurse outfit. It's really good.
うわ、パーティーコース似合ってるね。
It's really cute.
Thank you, Dad.
Thank you, Des. And that must be your comic book, Patty. And that must be your comic book, Patty-san. Man, wish we could see it. That would be pretty funny. It's probably too explicit though. Ooh, I see.
パティ意外と絵うまいね。Thank you。ヒヨリに手伝ってもらったので。
でも普通に上手だったよ。
そんなことないよ。
あ、もしかしてパティ照れてる？
Is that true?
本を出すのってこんなに恥ずかしいものなんですね。初々しいね。
本の中身はハードなのにね。
Given the book's hardcore content. Also, I mean, I guess Konata can somewhat admire that, like, but she doesn't do it either. Right? She doesn't make doujinshi. But I guess maybe she goes to these events and she understands like the innocence of the first-time author, right? Yeah, had I looked through it without knowing that, it would have been quite the shock. That's such a long scream there. You can hear like she's struggling to get it all out.
何？近くですね。
Let's go look.
男の人が男同士で
Oh shoot. BL reaction, yeah. It's two men doing that?
あ、日陰ちゃんじゃん。
It's okay, Hikage. It's no longer June. You can, if you want to be homophobic, it's okay.
あんたは
You know her?
ちょっとね。で、お姉ちゃんとはぐれた？
そうよ。お姉ちゃんが人の学園祭に来たから変だと思ったら連れてこられて。
Yeah. She's crossed the line.
で、探してて近くの本を見てびっくりした？
そうよ。なんて男同士ばっかりなの。そんなの変よ。
That's really weird.
そういうジャンルとしか。
もうやだ。帰る。
送っていこうか。
Kage, you're too young to be seeing this. It's for 18 up. 18 up. Although Patty's not 18, right? So, okay. It's 16 up. 16 up.
いらないわよ。
I don't need you.
じゃあお姉ちゃんに会ったら先に帰ったって言っとくよ。
もういや、もう無理。
Oh god, I can't stand this. I feel so bad for her.
一般向けだけなのにね。
Yeah. No, that's not what I was referring to. And then this is just the ending text. So we're at the end, so get Patty ending. Hey. So that's the end of Comic Festival. So we'll get the gold star. There we go. And now we finally have everything we need.
秋スタ両王学園応答
What can we expect from Hinata anyways? Not much. Well, certainly she's not going to turn down an opportunity to go to a doujinshi convention no matter where it is. Alright. So now we have everything we need. If we pick the My Imagination when we see Misao later, it'll be a little different. But otherwise, this all doesn't matter. Oh my gosh, there we go. Where's Misao?
新しい人 人が入ったのか。そういや、お前って確か。
Oh, hey, you're that guy. Huh? Oh, what are you doing here?
当然。だって私役者だもん。
すごい偶然ね。友達はできた？
Yes, me, marry me.
二人とも知ってるの？
So yeah, they'll know who he is because we saw them earlier.
偶然にね。ひらぎちゃんも？
ええ、彼 B 組に転入したから。
改めまして、私は峯岸彩乃です。この劇では脚本を担当してます。
私は草壁美沙央、柊のクラスメートだよ。この劇では一応役者ね。
Ah, it's a pleasure.
もっと気楽にすれば、同い年なんだしさ。あんたはだらけすぎよ。
And after this is the same. You want to keep working? I don't know really. Then when you know, about being Shiro in the play, we need to ask a first-year student, and we're gonna ask Patty. I'll try asking one of the first-year students here. They could see things more objectively and help in calmly coming to a decision. So then, who should I ask? The person that'd be most reliable is... Ask Patty-san. What do you think, Patty-san? Am I the right choice?
悩みますね。白この人が似合うと思わない？ギルガメッシュとかではダメですか？その方がベターかと。
Better, Kamo.
それ私セリフ覚え直すの嫌だし、役は譲んないよ。
Yeah, ain't no way we're taking Misao's place.
そうですか。じゃあしょうがないですね。白、頑張ってください。
Not super satisfied with that response, but oh well. I'll just have to do the best I can. I don't want to betray these friends that have been with me since the beginning. Can't let them down. Okay, this is all the same, right? And then... yeah, we have Minigi-san change the script as an option since we have the Aino flag activated, but we're not going to do it. So we have to do let's find another way to get neutral choice. No favorability, so we can enter Patty route. The next day. Let's see, am I forgetting anything? Oh, my wallet's empty. I'll put in enough to buy a drink. Alright, that should be enough, so... 500 yen you get... Yep, 500 yen, if you care to know. I stuff my wallet into my pocket and pick up my bag. Alright, I'm ready. Just as I was about to leave my room... I have a bad feeling about this.
おはよう、学校行こう。
Let me guess. You're following some sort of trope, yeah? He's just done with her
幼馴染といえばこれだからね。
from the beginning here. Childhood friends? We just met a few days ago.
そういう設定なの。攻略難易度も低いし、一番手っ取り早いんだから。
What does she mean? Low level of difficulty? Like, what are you talking about? I guess childhood friend routes in VNs. I mean, you know, maybe that's easier. But like, I don't know. I just always think to anime, right? Where it's like the childhood friend never wins, right? So... the fastest one to get through. Say what you like about level of difficulty or whatever, but...
いいから行くよ。
How'd she get in the room? She knocked, and then just walked into the house. Mom, there's a gremlin in my room. What is it? Mom, call Gargamel. There's a Smurf in my room. So you're trying to remember what Gargle. I was like thinking Gilgamesh, and I was like Garglemesh, and I was like, no, it's Gargamel. Get the shotgun. So anyway, is this really your plan? Seems all we're doing is walking normally.
それがいいんだよ。分かってないな。
Mom, your new garden gnome just arrived. That's good, so you're not aware of what this is. I don't have an issue with being alone with a girl, you know. After all, I'm not on the sex offender registry. We're just going to school.
何気ない2人の時間ってのはまだハードル高かったかな。でもそんな鈍感なところは主人公っぽくていいけどね。
Yeah, thanks. Well, you went through the effort of setting this up, so let's talk about something.
よし来た。じゃあそう言われると意外と悩むよね。
That's just how it goes. On the other hand, sometimes when I think of a topic... Yeah, that happens to me all the time. I think I originally had this in the video series as like a reference to the like, oh, it smells so bad, or like, oh, it's so stinky, or whatever, based off the anime, but I decided not to do that because it wasn't. Because people would think that that was in the original Japanese when it wasn't.
だよね。おはよう。おはようございます。
Yeah, Konata stinks.
コナちゃん大成功みたいだね。
Yeah, honestly, the so stinky thing is probably just Konata's BO because she doesn't shower enough or whatever.
好感度は確実に上がったね。
The post above mine is 100% correct. Uh-oh. No, Konata, your favorability doesn't go up yet. It only goes up if you talk about anime later on. I'm not a game, you know. Good grief. Huh?
手紙？しかも妙に可愛い便箋だね。
ラブレターか。
コナちゃんの作戦かなって思ってたんだけど違うんだね。
Oh, brother, this girl stinks.
私じゃないよ。むしろこれはライバルの予感。浮気者。
Don't be accusing me of that. But yeah, I wonder who it's from. I also thought it was from Konata-san. Anyway, let's give it a read. Let's see. Seriously, who wrote this? It's a mishmash of English and Japanese. I don't think I could read this. Or read all this.
どれどれ？読みづら。
Miyuki-san, could you help us read?
No! 手紙を一人で読んでください。
Ah!
パティ？まったく。デリカシーが足りてませんよ。
Dedikashi? Yeah. Sorry, but what's with the letter?
Stop! こっちへ来てください。
Ah! Hugging my arm, she drags me away. They're rather large. They're enormous.
巨乳派か。
Uh-oh. We know protagonist is not a medium is premium guy, and he's not a flat is justice. He's the bigger the better. Don't be reading into things. I'm just going to listen to what she has to say. So, what's going on? What did you have to bring me out here for?
ですね。
The crowd shouting. I see you're hesitant, but you have to hurry up and say it. The bell's going to ring soon.
ならお昼に秘密の話があるので屋上に来てください。
Got it. I'll make sure to go by myself.
よろしくお願いします。
All chests are good.
それじゃあお昼に。
What was that about? She was really worked up.
おかえり。何だったの？
Everything has its season, guys, right? Or everything has its place. I don't know. Yeah. Variety is the spice of life. All such such wisdom, right? Oh, it wasn't anything important.
その言い方だと余計気になるじゃん。所在ウプウプ。
Upu upu. So upu upu is like up. It's kind of funny because it's like sounds like it's like upload them. No can do. I can give you a canned response though. It's like a really weird joke.
それってまさか。
Continues on the web. So continues on the web is like an advertisement thing in Japan where they would like, if you like had like an advertisement campaign, you might have a commercial and it has like a story, right? And then if you wanted to see the rest of the story play out, you had to go to their website, right? And then see the rest of the commercial like play out, right? Or whatever. And so that's what continues on the web is referring to. Yeah, so it's a there isn't quite, I mean, like there is like advertisements like that at the time, like on that did happen in the West too, but there wasn't really a catchphrase associated with it in the same way as continues on the web. So
やっぱり。
still the joke is kind of weird. Find out next time on Dragon Ball Z. Konata, you're unfunny. Oh, nice timing.
幼なじみに冷たいんだね。
That's because we're not childhood friends. Okay, this is where we play the porno game.
15これがせやから
We play Doki Doki Majo Shimpan, right?
私知りません。みこじゃありません。
Subscribe to see the rest of this short. Yeah. This game is oddly erotic. Sukasa's the childhood friend, yeah. He's gooning in class, guys. I wonder if she's already here.
こっちですよ。
I walked towards Patty-san as she waved. Sweat was shining on her forehead. I came here as soon as class ended, so for her to get here first... She's also, like, on the first floor, right? Compared to the third floor for third years. So she had to, like, zoom up the stairs and all that. Ah, sorry, it's nothing. Anyway, so what did you want to talk about?
お願いがあります。
She was acting much more serious than usual. It caused me to sit up straight.
実は劇に出たいんです。
By that, you don't just mean helping with it, but like actually performing in it, right?
Yes。今更ですし、まだ日本語うまくないけど、それでも出たいんです。
Yeah. I mean, Patty, your Japanese is honestly pretty decent. Like, it's just got like some weird properties to it, but like you can speak pretty well actually for the most part. Patty can play Taiga. Well, that's what she ends up playing, right? I understand, but why are you telling me?
みんなだとこういうことは言いにくいです。それに
Also?
みんな頼りにしてましたから。
I see. What should I do? She's staring at me with Patty starstruck eyes, with such a serious face, so I can't take this lightly. So obviously, I'll convince Miyuki-san is the best choice, but we're gonna save so that way we can do bad text later. Maybe you should just give up. I know it's me saying this. No, perhaps because it's me saying this. Maybe it's best if you gave up on it?
どうしてですか？
You'd have to memorize the whole script. And don't you have your own classes event to worry about too?
辛いのは分かってます。それでもやりたいんです。
Wouldn't it be better if you did it next year?
No! こなたたちいません。
Huh?
こなたも鏡もみんな卒業しちゃいます。みんなとの文化祭は今回だけなんです。だから
That's right. I'd completely forgotten that we were all third-year students. Once the school festival is over, there is no next time with everyone. It goes for me too.
お願いします。
It's a rather somber
話すだけでいいです
moment
から。
there, actually. Okay, but don't get your hopes up, alright?
それで十分です。ああ、こんなところに。
I can ask, but... Okay, I'll try asking. But don't get your hopes up, please.
オッケー。ダメだったら次の作戦を考えます。
Wow, you sure you have your heart set on this?
何もしないで後悔するのは嫌いです。だから頑張りますよ。
Yeah, the idea of not having regrets is a pretty common theme in RG in this game, right? So it's interesting. She says it there. So she says it there. Sorry, I need to stop. I need to talk more clearly. Be nice to have your enthusiasm. You know what? I'll follow your example. Yeah, I ought to show more enthusiasm. After all, isn't the play the perfect opportunity to have fun with everyone? Thanks, Patty-san.
それは私のセリフですよ。ああ、こんなところに。
Oh, convince Miyuki-san. When you give such a serious look, there's nobody who could turn you down.
じゃあ、
I'll try to convince Miyuki-san for you. But don't get your hopes up too much, okay? Ah! Again, her boobs. Her boobs. For them to be this big when she's just a first-year student. America sure is incredible. One of the funniest lines of all time, right? Classic RGO line. Then I guess I'll hug her back just for a little bit.
ああ、顔が真っ赤ですよ。
What? No way. Really?
今度は離れすぎです。でも、お約束の半分。
She knows. She knows. No, I just get like that whenever I'm hugged suddenly.
初々しくて燃えますね。
She knows. It should have been me, not him.
本当はここでハグされちゃダメなんですよ。
She's trying to raise a flag. She knows, you know, those large-chested women, they know. They know what they're doing. You really shouldn't hug me here, you know? That could set flags. That's just like something Konata would say.
オタクの必修科目ね。ああ、こんなところに。あれ、なんでパティが？
Patty and Miyuki know what they're doing. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, Miyuki comes. I would feel like Miyuki's the kind of person that maybe wouldn't know what she's doing all the time, but like, certainly in this game, she definitely knows what she was doing when she did that. Oh, yes. No, I'm just massaging you. I'm just massaging you with my hands. How's it going, Konata-san?
どうしたじゃないよ。せっかく幼馴染の定番イベントを起こそうと思ってたのに。もしかしてお邪魔虫でしたか？
Patty's the
まあ少
temptress.
しはね。
Getting
け
in the
ど
way.
一番悪いのはこの浮気者なんだけどさ。
This cheater over here. I wasn't cheating on you or anything like that.
じゃあ私はこれでさっきの話よろしくですよ。
Mm-hmm. Leave it to me.
改めて Thanks です。
Arutamete thanks desu.
で、どういうことなの？
It's so funny. What's putting you in such a bad mood?
説明次第じゃもっと悪くなるかもよ。
She wants to be in the play. She was just asking me for help.
なるほど。つまりライバル出現だね。
What makes you say that?
劇のために落としに来たんでしょう。
Well, I don't know. She was definitely seducing us after being led in the afterwards. I don't know. I guess maybe she was, right? She was hugging us.
それにしてもパティか。巨乳派みたいだし、これはなかなかの強敵かも。
That's right, Konata. We're not interested in in your flatness, right? No, I'm telling you.
とにかく今からでもイベント消化。さあ、お弁当を早く食べるべし。
Still time? What time is it? Wait, there's 15 minutes left?
ちゃんと感想もよろしくね。
Once you go pat, you never go back. I know that's the different turn of phrase there, but it's the closest I can think of. Ironing board. Once you go American, you can never go back. Ultimately, because I had to eat so quickly, I wasn't able to appreciate the flavor. Later that day. So, what do you think?
わかりました。峯岸さんとどの役がいいか相談してきますね。
Huh?
これってもしかして。
Probably.
お
Hey,
待たせ、
Christopher
パ
Hartman.
トリシアさん。藤村大河役をお願い。これ、台本ね。今からだと大変かもしれませんが、頑張ってくださいね。Of course! 力の
You called it. She's Taiga. You've seen it. You've seen this before, though. Or do you just not remember? I'm glad it turned out well, but is it really that simple?
峯岸さんから役者の方を増やすよう要望がありまして。
You forgot. Yes. Independence Day, right? 250. Yeah, it's crazy. I said this at the beginning of the stream, but it was like... I remember being in school, right? And it was like, back in 1976, it was the 200th year anniversary, right? But in 2026, it'll be the 250th. And it was like, man, 2026, that's so far away. And now it's tomorrow. It's crazy. Wait, what's the change script? Did I say... What was that? For you kids, lol means laughing out loud. Here's the script. So, I think... has made a request to increase the number of actors.
キャスター役の人に兼任してもらう
So they already had Taiga in the
イメー
script.
ジが違ってたのよ。
But as you can see, they already had... they had an overlap. The role was being played by the same person playing Caster, but that wasn't in line with my vision. So it's actually interesting because Caster, I believe, kidnaps Taiga at some point. So it's like... would have been a little odd to have both of them played by the same person. You probably just couldn't even adapt that scene properly.
セリフも多くないし、 それに雰囲気も近いから大河役を任せようと思ってね。こういったキャスティングも新しくていいと思わない？任せてください。
Well, with that decided, there's no time to lose. Let's get practicing right away.
はい。それでは
Oh yeah, that's true. It's July 4th in some
お願いしま
places,
すね。
but I mean, it's you know, United States Independence Day, so it'd only really matter if it was July 4th in a US time zone, right? So far there's not, right? It's the, if we go to like DC, right, it's gonna be like 9 o'clock there, 9:30, so. Oh yeah, and also, yeah, your birthday is 2 days, Christopher. Happy birthday! Remember when we used to sing the country's national anthem before class starts in primary school? I think that just depends on the, I mean, like, that depends on the school, I think, but I never did the, I think when I was in high school, they did the Pledges of Allegiance, right? Pledge of Allegiance. They didn't do the national anthem, though. I still don't remember. I think it was just Pledge of Allegiance.
大河の出番って8割は素人のシーンなのよ。
80% of Taiga's scenes are with Shiro. So you're saying that most of her scenes are dialogues with me?
そうなりますね。それじゃあ頑張ってね。
Can't be helped. We'll have to try to make sure our lines flow together then. I thought she had simply gone silent, but it seems she was reading over the script the whole time. Can you handle the kanji? It's actually a really strange... I it kind of makes sense, but like Japanese people's understanding of like English-speaking people or like people who don't speak good Japanese is interesting. Because like if you're Patty's level of fluency in Japanese, you can read kanji like for normal everyday stuff just fine, honestly. So it's a little weird that they're like, oh, I struggle with the kanji. But that's like what Japanese people think. They're like, oh, kanji's so hard. I can read them if they're not too tough. Tell me if there's any you don't understand. I'll write hiragana over them for you.
はい。それではお願いします。
And yeah, usually the problem that you struggle with if you get good at Japanese is it's not so much like the kanji itself, it's more just like, I don't know what this word means. Or I don't know this turn of phrase. I don't know like the way that you're writing this, like what you're trying to say, right? Like the way that you put the words together. You know. Which is different from grammar, by the way. It's like the way in which you express ideas in the first place. First, we'll start with the morning scene that takes place at Shiro's house. Sometime later...
今日はありがとうございました。どう？やっぱり疲れた？
If you study Japanese, do you have to worry about kanji? Well, you do in the sense that, like, you know, there's no notion of learning Japanese without knowing how to read Japanese, like not knowing kanji in that sense. Like, you definitely do need to know it. But there's sort of like the way most people will tell you nowadays, and I kind of agree with this, is like just learn like the basics of how kanji works, right? Like the radical concept, like the fact that they're made up of radicals and stuff like that, and kind of get some practice with like the basic couple hundred kanji maybe that way, and then after that you really can just learn words and just be like, when you learn the word, you learn it written with the kanji, and then you just learn to recognize that word as it's written, and it's fine. You don't need to really worry about it beyond that. You certainly don't need to do like more than like maybe a couple weeks of like deliberate kanji study. Anything more than that is just like if you want to or not.
けどすごく楽しいです。おかげですよ。
Nah, it was nothing really. Let's do our best during tomorrow's practice too.
See you tomorrow.
But like, if you wanted to learn like Japanese and like you just wanted to listen and not like know how to speak, like don't like just through listening, you're actually gonna have a really hard time, even if like you never technically read anything, because of the fact that Japanese has so many like homophones, where contextually and also like being able to think about like kanji in the sense of like, okay, well, what kanji could this new word that I like, what kanji could this word possibly be made up of, right? Like your intuition with that can be really helpful. Patty versus Kanaza, yeah. Patty-san's quite the character. I'll have to learn from her enthusiasm.
そうだね。でも好意を抱いてる設定の女の子の前で他の子の話はどうかと。
Talking about other girls in front of the girl you're supposed to be having you're supposed to be having feelings for. Oh my gosh, Kona, that's some entitlement right there. I'm only supposed to because of your plans, so don't be getting so angry.
設定でもやっぱ気になるの。
Supposed to. Obviously, I'm invested in it.
まあパティならわかるけどね。
I can understand. She does have big opai.
好きになるのが。
What makes you say that?
まあそれなら私が攻略するだけだけど。
No, it's really not like that.
おっと、私これからバイトだから。じゃあまた明日ね。
Man, Kona's working a late shift there. She's getting off at like their play practice ends anywhere between like 7 to 9 based on the day and based on the route. So she's starting work late. That really is the sort of thing you become more conscious of once someone says it to your face, huh? Oh well. So I guess like he's basically saying like, yeah, he does have feelings for Patty. Based on what though? Really just based off of the opai? Oh well, I was just trying to say I wanted to do the best I can. This is probably one of the ways in which this route kind of drops the ball a little bit, because the implication is that he comes to love Patty through practicing for the play with her. Like he's like practicing very closely with Patty, and it's through that they become close. But the problem is that we never really get a good scene where we really get to see them practicing super close. Like they kind of try to do it at the end, but they don't really do it enough, I think. And that kind of makes this route a little not as good as it could be, but it is what it is. Because we're friends, that's what it stemmed from. Still, it does feel good to be relied on. And when she and I practice together, I can't help but have all sorts of thoughts. Oh gosh, I can't be worrying about this here. It's cold outside. It was now 10 minutes since leaving the school. Right as I was turning the corner, I noticed something. Is that Nakamori-san? The school uniform, the familiar appearance. It had to be Nakamori-san. What is she doing here? Perhaps she lives nearby? Or maybe... Oh wait, this is all like the same, right? So we can skip this. After I lay down for a bit, I guess we still can't go to the... We still can't go to the trading card shop. Okay, well anyway. Oh, an email. Let's see. Ah, it's from Patty-san.
今日はありがとうです。
Thanks for today.
先輩のおかげで劇に出れます。すごく嬉しいです。ありがとうございました。明日はキスシーンの練習で忙しそうですけど、私の練習にも付き合ってくださいね。
Who wrote this? Is this really from Patty-san? Since it's an email, she doesn't have to input the kanji by hand. But the way it's written is still unusually fluent for the Patty-san I know. This is kind of... you might be able to hear it a little bit, but like she does speak a little bit more normally or more naturally Japanese in it. But it's like... it's a little hard to notice that, I guess, in English. It's pretty subtle. And yeah, when it comes to kanji, they intentionally write. I think if I recall correctly, they do properly like use the game's standard style for when to write things with kanji and when not to. But like Patty, like throughout almost all of like Comic Festival and other parts in the game that she's in, they write almost every single kanji word, like every single word that they would normally write with kanji. They write it with katakana for Patty. So like. That here they do actually properly write it with kanji, so it's a little more easy to notice, right? In Japanese, obviously, since it's actually literally about Japanese, the language. It's the thought that should count. Yeah, it's a little. I don't think he means anything mean by it, but it's just it's interesting. At any rate, so tomorrow's the kiss scene, huh? Her email is correct. We are practicing that scene tomorrow. What do I do? Seriously, what do I do? I have to do it. But can I? Given how Konoto-san's been handling this, I can just follow her lead and it'll probably work out. But still, we're not actually lovers. Patty-san, will you forgive me? I realized what I just said. Why Patty-san? It's not like I'm dating her or anything. I'm feeling sick for some reason. Could it be? Is it that I don't want to kiss Konoto-san in front of her? She wrote it specially for you. But why? How? Concisely and specifically, give me the reason. I can't be worrying about all that. I need to practice my lines. And so I pick up the script and get into bed. This kiss scene is scene 58, right? Kiss aside, I still have to memorize my lines. But no matter how many times I read it, nothing would stick. I'm unable to memorize anything. Why, Patty-san? Why? Those words stuck with me for the next 5 minutes. I couldn't think of anything else. I ended up putting the script away after that. Laying in bed, I closed my eyes. But I can't sleep. I keep seeing Patty-san's face in my mind's eye. How terrifying. She was staring at me with those starstruck eyes. She looked at me with a smile that was very clearly forced. Why? Something about this doesn't make sense. And so he spends the whole night thinking about Patty's gigantic opai. And so he can't go to sleep. He's too aroused. Mate kudasai! Because it's literally just wait. He would. Turning around, I see Patty-san running up to me. I think I've explained this before, but like, even though they do make some jokes about it, like, no, he does not actually. The intended idea is not that he's so horny that he literally like has like he's too aroused to stay. He's too aroused and can't go to sleep, right? Like. He's using the word aroused to mean more like I'm too worked up, I'm too anxious, I'm too like have too much like energy from like the stress or whatever. Like he's just too worked up in general, right? But everyone takes it to mean that he's saying that he's so too aroused. So I just play into it. But yeah. Yeah, if it's more than 4 hours, he should see a doctor. Not like Hiyori's aroused. Yeah, Hiyori, actually, on the other hand. That's because I'm talking to Nagamori-san right now.
Nagamori? Dare desu?
Huh? Oh, the person right in front of... In response, I looked behind me, and sure enough, she was gone. Nagamori-san had disappeared. Again? Why does this always happen?
よくわかりませんけど、それより説明してください。
Explain myself? Oh, you mean about earlier?
むしろそれしかないですよ。
But that's just because I didn't get enough sleep.
あれは寝不足だけじゃないです。むしろキスシーンが問題。違いますか？
Sometimes you can be surprisingly sharp, Patty-san.
乙女の直感ってやつです。真相を話してください。
Woman's intuition, huh? But it's hard to say.
ユタカたちなら OK ですか？
That'd also be kinda... I don't think I could tell anyone but you, Patty-san.
私に言いにくいけど、私じゃないとダメ？日本語難しいです。
No, the issue has more to do with my feelings than it does Japanese.
じゃあ、話してください。気持ちは言葉関係ないです。
But still, I have to put those feelings into words. Otherwise, they won't be understood, regardless of what language is spoken. Fine, but don't be weirded out, okay?
大丈夫。ドン引きしません。大好きです。
Yeah, she's very forward, right? Giving a surprisingly blunt response, Patty-san smiled cheerfully. I think that was them trying to, like, you know, do the whole idea that, like, Japanese people are more indirect and more not straightforward, right? So... Whereas people, like, you know, I guess in America, right, like, you're gonna be more... I mean, I think people are still mindful of that, obviously, but, like, you know, there's obviously, like, a impression that there's... People are more willing to throw around words like, I love you, like, even if you don't, like, mean it in the same way that Japanese people would mean it. My conflicted emotions were blown away by her overly straightforward approach. Alright then, I'll tell you how things turned out this way. Everything. She's speaking so openly with me, so I'll respond without holding back, too. So, it all started last night.
私の顔ですか？
My face? These are the faces of evil. Not so loud, calm down.
Sorry. でも、どうして私ですか？
Not your face, lower. Pan down, pan down. That, well, I'm wondering that too. You just popped into my head.
でも、合ってますよ。
This is the good text, so we will see the bad text first, I guess. So if we pick the bad choice and we go here and then...
多分、昨日ずっと練習してたからですよ。
It's probably because you were practicing all day yesterday. You think so?
きっとそうです。でも、コナタのためにも理由が分かってよかったです。
I think that's literally it. It's like literally the only difference. They give you almost nothing if you get the bad ending.
でも、合ってますよ。
What do you mean?
私も、コナタが相手でも、むしろ、コナタだから、嫌です。
She's like, I'd be okay if you were kissing Misao or something like that, but like, Konata, come on, you know, you're better than that. She muttered softly, as if her voice was fading away. Are you referring to...
なんでもないです。聞き間違いですよ。
I didn't even say anything yet. But okay, I guess I just misheard you.
そうです。だから顔が赤いのも見間違いか気のせいです。
Well, given that your face isn't red, I guess it's true, right? It's just us seeing things wrong. Okay, I see. Thank you. That's definitely not the way that he would have said that, but you know.
なんでそんなこと言うんですか？
You misheard me as well.
でも、コナタのためにも理由が分かってよかったです。
For Konato-san's sake.
コナタ、起こったことを後悔してました。
I'm sorry for skipping that. I see. In that case, all the more reason for me to properly apologize to her too.
その通りです。まったく手のかかる二人です。
I'm sorry, but I'll definitely make things right. It's just a matter of how.
それについては大丈夫。みんなおせっかいですから。
What do you mean?
勝負は明日のお昼休み。活目して待て。時代劇のセリフです。しびれますよ。
Soku ni shibiraru akogareru. You were doing really good until you said that. Yeah, she did actually do a pretty good job at having like some dramatic cadence to it, right? Alright, just get through here, skip the gremlin. Oh, I have to hurry. Kuroi-sensei is teaching 5th period. I pass through the exit, leaving the rooftop, and enter into the hallway. And at that moment, I see Patty-san standing before me.
仲直りできたみたいですね。
Were you watching?
No! 今コナタが笑いながら通り過ぎました。
I see.
とにかく安心です。Good job!
Good job! No, it was all you guys, especially you, Patty-san, so thank you.
What?
Talking with you yesterday is what made it possible for me to make up with her.
そんな、違いますよ。あれは、お礼です。
Returning the favor? For what?
私を劇に出
Yeah,
してくれ
Jesus!
たのは、だから、お礼です。
I see. Thank you.
なお、お礼はいらないです。必要な言葉は一つだけです。劇、頑張るです。絶対に成功させるですよ。
Agreed. I'll see you after school.
See you later! 練習、頑張りましょうね。明日の本番もよろしくね。
Copy that. Alright, great work today. Somehow we managed to wrap up practice a little bit before 9 o'clock. Phew, I'm beat. Since I play Shiro, I don't get any breaks during practice. As a result, I was covered in sweat. I want to go home, but I have to change out of these clothes first. My walking was so staggered as I headed towards the classroom. It felt like my legs didn't even belong to me. I hope tomorrow goes alright. I can't help but feel anxious. Well, we practiced for it, but I wasn't very enthusiastic about it at first. But still, the time I spent memorizing my lines and practicing my acting ended up being a lot of fun. No, that's not quite it. It wasn't so much that the practice itself was fun.
シロー、なんだ？
She was the reason I had fun. I guess she's staying late to do some extra practice by herself. However, even if she practices, most of her lines are dialogues between her and I. It'd be much more effective if we practice together. In that case... So, practice with her is obviously the good choice. Yeah, the scene that she practices here is like... This is actually based on an actual scene from Fate Stay Night. So you could expect... It's like very abridged. The translators, let's talk about which one it is, but yeah. So we can do a leave her be for now. Oh, also, right. I think literally if you get the bad ending with Patty, the scene just like immediately like cuts off and you don't like there's no alternate version. It's just the same scene, but cut off early if you get the bad ending, so we don't have to worry about that. Anyway, I shouldn't bother her. With my mind made up, I slowly walk away. I accidentally knocked over a mop that hadn't been put away. Sorry for bothering you.
そんなことないですよ。むしろ呼んでくれればいいのに。
You were focused, so I thought it was best I stayed quiet.
大丈夫ですよ。もう帰るとこですし。
Then how about we walk home together? Just wait a bit so I can change out of these clothes.
私も支度してきますね。
Yeah, so... I'll watch for a little bit.
もう一回最初から。もう学生がこんな遅くに帰ってきちゃダメじゃない。キリツグさんに似たのかな。シロって昔からこれだ。
Good job, that was perfect.
なんでいるんですか？
I was passing by and saw you hard at work in here, so I figured I'd watch for a little bit.
恥ずかしいですよ。
No, you were amazing, Patty-san. Acting might be a hidden talent of yours.
明日もうまくいけばいいですけど。
I'm sure you will. But for now, let's go home. Alright. I'll practice with her.
もう学生がこんな遅くに帰ってきちゃダメじゃない。
Couldn't be helped. I was at my part-time job.
どうせまた誰かの分まで手伝ってたんでしょ。
Helping someone in need is a good thing, isn't it?
お人よしっていうか、そんな性格っていうか、キリツグさんに似たのかな。シロって昔からこれだ。
Yeah, alright. That was great, Patty-san. Maybe even perfect.
もちろんですよ。たくさん練習しました。
Mm-hmm. Now let's try the next scene. It's been 1 hour since we started practicing together. In that time, we had perfected our lines.
これでなんとかなります？
I mean, if anything, you're doing better than me. Your acting seems better than mine, too. I don't think you really needed my help.
そんなことないです。二人の方がやりやすいです。それに、二人の方が楽しいです。
Well, I'm glad to hear that my help was worth the effort. We better go home soon. It's getting close to midnight.
Okay.
What? What? It finished around 9 o'clock. And they practiced for an hour. Time is going crazy in this game. It should be 10 o'clock, dude. Tomorrow's the big day, huh? It came up so fast.
はい。大丈夫ですよね。
I almost feel like I have to re-examine that line because it's like I don't. It might be possible that it says, he might be saying like instead of midnight, he might be saying like it's close to the day changing, which kind of does. I mean, it means midnight as well, but like it kind of might have a nuance of like we're getting close to the point where it's going to be like tomorrow, right? So that might be my bad in the translation. I'll have to see if that needs to be fixed or not. But yeah, because no, he said that they were only doing it for like an hour. It's been 1 hour since we started practicing together, so that might be my bad. But I'll have to look at it. Actually, is it worth? Let me just look at it right now. It's getting close to midnight. 10:09. Yeah, he's like it's already getting like the day is already like on its way to like changing, basically, is kind of what he literally says. So I'm gonna actually change it to it'll be tomorrow before long, I think is more accurate to what is actually being communicated there. So I'll actually fix that in episode 5. Of course it will. We practiced a ton, didn't we? If anything, I'm the one who has to worry. Then it's my guarantee that you'll do well too, Patty-san. Now we'll both be okay. Yeah, so it just literally like fades to black and like ends the scene if you got the bad ending. What's the matter? Tomorrow? You mean after the play, right? I'll be free until the closing ceremony. You can't tell me now?
Yes,
Sure, I'll shoot you an email telling you where to meet me.
Okay,
What does she want to tell me? It's something she couldn't tell me now. Put another way, there's a reason why it has to be tomorrow. Speaking of things happening tomorrow, I've got nothing going on other than the play. The play that brought the two of us together and led to us becoming close friends. I have to make sure the play is a success. So all the practice I did will have been worth it. So that everyone's hard work will have been worth it. Above all else, for her sake. Alright, I'll go to bed for tonight. Then tomorrow morning I'll go through my lines one last time.
ただいまより3年生合同部隊を開演いたします。繰り返します。ただいまより3年生合同部隊を開演いたします。
ヘイト、ステイナイト。と、あなたが私のマスターか。
It's playtime.
変なのにシロを取られた。
Some stranger took Shiro away. That's a great line. So we have to actually look at that. You can actually see that Patty like isn't like her forearms are exposed, which they put her in her swimsuit. Like the head portrait is of her in her swimsuit, so that way it makes it look like she's wearing a short sleeve shirt, since that's what Taiga wears. You know, it's kind of one of those things that's a bit of a shame that they didn't just give Patty a proper Taiga outfit, but oh well. But yeah, let's go take a look at the Taiga, that scene from. It's a good one. Right, it's this whole like when Taiga battles Saber, she takes the Shinai. We'll skip that a little bit.
より強いを任せ納得させればよいのですね。
Yeah.
大変な
She's got to earn her approval so she can stay there. Save up some budgets.
あれ
It's strange even for those of us watching, so it must be as strange as the Hanging Gardens of Babylon for Fujine. Saber is still standing. The difference is she is now holding the Shinai Fujine was wielding up until now. I don't know what's real, but it's certainly true. Saber doesn't even take a stance. Fujine doesn't move, standing before Saber. Fujine is a kendo expert, said to be unmatched. That experience must have made her realize that the person in front of her is on a completely different level.
構いますが、そこまでしなければわからない腕ではないでしょう。
Fujine backs away unsteadily and drops to her knees.
勝負はつきました。認めてもらえましたか？
Fujine hangs her head and slumps her shoulders. The very moment I think she'll calm down. There we go, it's here.
変なのに白を取られちゃった
Yeah, Patty's version, I'll have to be. I'm sorry, Patty, you didn't do as good of a job.
変なのに白を取られた
Yeah, that's so much weaker, Patty. Should have gone all out. 変なのに白取られちゃった
最後に一つだけ伝えないと
What is it?
白あなたを
Oh, also this, I guess, this version of the play doesn't have, maybe the Gilgamesh fight, because you don't have the Here I Come King of Heroes line.
遠い夢を見た
Alright. Yeah, with everyone. And
やっと見つけたね
that voice made my heart skip a beat. I turned my head to see who it is.
何してたんですか何度も連絡したですよ
In response, I panickedly pulled out my phone and saw the utter disaster that was my call history. Sorry, I accidentally fell asleep.
もう仕方ない人ですよ
Speaking in a pouty tone, Patty-san sat down next to me. Being much closer to her than usual made my heart race. This heart's all over the place. Sorry, I suddenly got really tired.
許してあげますあなたのおかげで最高の文化祭でした
Well, if you're saying that, then all my hard work must have paid off.
Yes 日本に来てから一番の思い出です
Man, that's pretty high praise. I mean, it's better than becoming a Miko, right? Becoming a Shrine Maiden that she did in Moe Drill. I see, but it's just getting started.
これからってどういう意味ですか
Huh? I just meant that she'll continue to make more fun memories with everyone going forward. And if possible, I'd like to be at the center of it all. Greedy. But just as I was about to say this,
できればあなたとがいいです。
she said it to me first. Those words I wanted to hear most.
一緒にいると
Yeah, this is a good one because
二人だけなのに
this ending scene is pretty
い
good.
るよりもっと
Because Patty's just straight to the point. She's not doing this whole like, oh what? I don't what? You like me? No way. I feel the same way. I couldn't stop thinking that whenever we practiced.
Thank you けど残念でしたね。
About what?
コナタとキスできなくてなんでしなかったですか？
She's right. During the play, Konata-san and I didn't end up kissing. I got out of having to do it since the lights went out just before it happened. He's a lucky star at this Royal Gakuen Otosai.
嫌いですか？
Give you a trophy for best joke. Goal. I don't know. Isn't there a trophy emoji? Ah, whatever. No, I do like her. But as a friend. But as an enemy.
だからキスしなかったですか？
Yeah. And there is a girl who I do like in that way. She's the one I want to kiss.
その子
Like, she instantly knows who he's talking about.
幸せすぎて泣きそうです。
See, Patty's got like some good emotional intelligence here. I'm glad to see you so happy. By the way, what did you want to talk about?
意地悪
Yeah, so does Miyuki. I mean, in Miyuki's case, she intentionally turned off the lights, like, on purpose, in order to make it not happen. Feeling like a weight had been lifted off my shoulders, Patty-san looked me straight in the eyes. They both have such things in common. Large chests.
I love you.
Not that thumbnail. Hey, Zainchar. Thank you. I love you too, Patty-san.
パティって呼んでください。じゃないと嫌です。
Patty.
もっともっと思い出 Please
This is what I had hoped for, the answer to that fateful night. From now on, we'll be together. The time we spent together will turn into memories as we both look towards the future. Or no, sorry. The time we spent together will turn into memories as we both look towards the future. Towards our time together.
ずっと一緒です。
Kyokun Denwa, right? Okay, got Patty ending. Here we go. We did it. It was all a dream. Why do you keep remembering? Because it isn't a
ラキス
dream.
タ両王学園応答祭
Alright, so we can close out the stream with Patty
ショートストーリーだ
Patty
よ。
mini scenario, right? So it's kind of funny because in this one I don't have to actually do anything. I can just I mean, obviously I'm gonna have thoughts, right? But technically I don't have to do anything here. Though it was actually very hard to get. You might think that this was a very easy part to put into the game, but it was actually really hard because I had to listen to Patty talk over and over again and try to like hear what she was saying, because some of these lines are like really hard to hear if you don't know what you're supposed to be hearing, right? But anyway.
Oh, wow! It's been a while! What are you doing up so late?
Hey dude, Red Hat, you're just in time for the best, or one of the best mini scenarios.
Alright, I forgot. It's afternoon for you over there, isn't it? It's really been a long time. How is everybody? I'm doing great. School is really fun too. I really miss you guys so. Now I'm okay. I've made a lot of friends over here too. Yeah, of course. They are all otaku just like us. And guess what? One of them is even a doji writer. Yeah, I get some books again and send them to you.
Yeah, this is one of these lines I'm still not entirely sure what she's saying, for sure. Like,
Yeah, I get some books again and send them to you.
because why would she be saying, I'll get some books again, so I can send... That's like weird English. I'll get some good books again, so I can send them to you.
You want some other stuff too? Okay, sure. Like what? Hey, hold on! I can't remember all that. Wait, let me get some paper. You
The
still
origin of
there?
the sprite staring at you.
Okay. Magic
Alright, yeah,
because
because my text preview, right, is a is based off this scene.
Oh yeah! I love Nanohatu! I wish I had a device. They look so handy.
Yeah, and they talk in English just like you.
Okay, and an Evangelion action figure. Then I really recommend the latest Super Alloy Zen. You can take off the Listerine.
And Super Alloy is like a... I forget exactly. It's like not a brand. It is a brand, I think. Yeah, it's a brand. It's like a particular kind of material that they would make the figures out of.
In game, wait, the curve? Is that it? See, there are really famous ones. And for comics, you want anime tencho? Believe you are true,
Yeah, this is a tricky one. Lilith. Lilith, you're a true... Because, in the text transcription that they had, her name is Linda. But, like, what she says doesn't sound like Linda. It sounds like Lily or, like, Lilith or whatever.
And for comics, you want anime tencho? Believe you are true,
So I think... Let me listen to that again.
For comics, you want anime tencho? Believe you are true,
Yeah, there's just no way I can hear Linda in that. So it's like, it's so weird. But I think they intended it to be Linda. Like, Linda is like the intended, like, name of the character that she's talking to. But I don't think that's what she's saying in English. Like in the voice acting.
You know?
So it's just a tricky situation. I just kind of went with what I felt like the voice acting was saying, even though that's not what I think they intended her to say.
Okay, yeah. So you're playing instruments then?
Linda
I
Martin.
think everything at first chance I get.
Yeah, it's possible it's a family member, but we don't really know. It kind of seems like it's a friend, though. But yeah, it's unknown.
And I put some other good stuff in the package too. What kind of stuff? Well, I've been checking out all the latest anime over here. They're all really great.
Actually, I think I've been convinced. At this point, I might just change it back to Linda. Because, like, oh my gosh, Lilith just sounds, like, not right. Like, it's just a weird name choice for that. But anyway, I'll think about it some more. Because, yeah, Linda's, like...
I get to read the latest manga the moment they're on sale.
It's known to be
And they're cheap too.
what she's supposed to be saying.
Really cheap. The magazines and
Comic books are all about $6 over here. Man, that's so cheap.
And there are all kinds of magazines you can get in the States too.
Why do they sell this sort of stuff for now? Probably costs you like a couple tens of dollars to get these kind of magazines. Or at least import them. I don't know if they still sell them in stores for that cheap.
Like what? Like Optic. That's a really good one.
You think Comtic paid to have her say that?
There are so many good ones. I can't even keep up. Too many, really. My whole room is snowed under.
My whole room is snowed under. Like, I thought it was my whole room is no longer in the video series.
But wouldn't want be snowed under by Moe? Oh? What kind of Moe are popular over here right now? Well, do you know about the tsundere type? Yeah, you got it! Okay, so you know about that one? How about this one then? The snowclear type! That's the most popular one right now!
No, Snowcool is like not. I don't think I couldn't. I've looked this term up, and it's just like not something people use in English ever. Like it's very rare to say Snowcool.
What is it? Well,
Like yeah, obviously the kind of character exists, but like they don't call it
they
Snowcool
say
usually.
whatever they want without holding back. Unlike the tsundere type. No, but they are really cool about it. They say the most outlandish things with the straight face.
Outrageous
That's what
things.
makes them more.
That's what she's like. They say the most outrageous things. That's why it was so hard to do this, because she would just pronounce it like that, and it's like, what the heck is she saying?
So anyway, this Naoko type said whatever she's thinking and get for it are flustered. What? You like that kind of boy too? Anyway, I'll include some example in the package. That will be easier than trying to explain.
Trying to explain.
But I know what you're saying. I really like shy boys too. By the way, did you know shy boys and timid boys are really popular in BL?
And Cherry Boys, man.
That's right. The activity they do still in girls' heart. Yeah, Hayami. Like Patro's still the best.
And then Patty goes off the rails in this next line.
No way! Not cross-dressers! I only like regular boys!
That's a crazy line.
That's right! Cropped butters as features, timid butters
Patty is what you call a heterosexuals. Yeah. Heterosexual.
Yeah, exactly! The older one takes the younger one in, shows him what it's all about good stuff. And then, passionate, love is fun. That's the best kind of BL. Yeah, Padras are a more gold mine. Oh, speaking of Padras, have you heard
It's such a crazy thing to say.
It's Patrick Cafes that are awesome.
It's like, yeah, if that was ever true, it was only, you know, a period of time. Now maid cafes, you know, are back.
You go, and the Patrick for you, my lady, and then for you, tea for you. I love Japan, land of dreams, land of more exploitation, and heck with the export imbalance. I hope you can come over during the next
And manga, yeah, Garuga mess.
I want to show you the Patrick Cafes, my friends, and all
And
that
gaming.
stuff.
Yeah.
I really want to introduce
Sakura-kan,
you to everybody.
ikimasu.
So be thinking about it, okay? Okay. Well, it's getting late. This
J-Rock.
Thank you for going. Bye. 長電話しちゃいました。でも、やっぱり萌えの最先端はこの日本と再認識したね。
That's interesting that Patty like talks to herself in Japanese. She must be like age-adding, right? Alright, but that's the end of Patty Route. So that's probably the end of the stream. Thanks everybody for coming out. It's a great stream, great 4th of July. I won't be obviously streaming tomorrow. Guys should, if you live in the US, you should probably be doing something more fun than watching an RGO stream. But hey, next time, I'm not sure when that'll be, but next time we'll probably do the rest of the bad endings for episode 3. We'll do Hinata and Hikage mini scenarios. And then we'll get started on Ino route. So that way we can get to Misao route before the 20th. So, but yeah, thanks guys. Don't want to keep you too long. So, see you all next time.